Hey, Mr. Palinka.
Please, just call me Rob.
Rob. Is Anthony Davis available?
Never in a million years.
Never?
No.
What if I offered you Luka Doncic?
He'll be there in the morning.
Sure.
Hello.
Sure.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Diversity Catalog. It's another week, another Wednesday. We're rolling through. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Diversity Catalog. If you're listening on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars. And you can follow our social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Devastated.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice. That's
Shocked and all.
good. Say that again. We're doing pretty good. It's another week. We're into February already. Kind of crazy.
Kind of flew by. January kind of
flew by.
You know what? I've seen mixed reviews on that.
Really?
I've seen a lot of people say, like, this is the longest month
Several
ever.
associates of mine have been like 10 years.
It did feel, I mean...
The first week was long, but then I thought like the last 2 weeks like flew by.
I don't know. I feel like this has been a long-ass month.
And once it gets to like a 23rd, the month kind of flies.
Like Christmas feels like it was forever.
Oh, it's February already.
Right. Doesn't
February,
Christmas
right.
feel
Kinda
like it
crazy,
was like
February.
years ago?
It does, actually. Christmas. Oof.
30 February 3rd.
Yeah.
Time's
It's already basically, it's Monday recording. It's basically Tuesday, which is kind of crazy because it's the end of the week.
Right. By the time this episode comes out.
You feel Wednesday's the end of the week?
I think once Monday's gone, yeah, it's the end of the week.
I guess.
But yeah, another week. We're into February. Hope everybody had a good
February's
January.
gonna fly by too.
Yeah, probably.
I got all my weekends already planned out. At
Really?
that point, it's cooked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. What did we do this weekend? We tried
weekend?
Pizza Marvin last night
That's pretty good, huh?
because we heard it was really good.
What's that face for?
I just
Well,
I don't know.
thought we weren't.
we heard it was
Marlboro
really good.
Man's making a
You
face
thought
over
we
here.
were what? Oh, whatever. Yeah, we tried Pizza Marvin last night. I thought it was pretty good. Isn't it rated like top?
They
That's
liked
the-
it. Yeah,
that's
Pizza
the-
Marvin's
that's the-
big. I didn't like the place inside.
I liked it.
Can I lie to you?
Oh. Whatever.
New places like to do that. They put the movies on the walls or TV shows on the walls.
I mean, not gonna lie, that was
Iron
the best
Chef.
part of the fun.
Iron
We
Chef
were
was pretty
watching
crazy.
the OG Iron Chef.
yeah, that was pretty wild.
Like straight from.
Japan, I assume.
Okay, I didn't want to be the one to say it just in case.
Well, it could be Korean, but I assume it's
Definitely was
Japanese.
But yeah, pizza was good. We got a cheese pizza, and we got one with cherry peppers, pepperoni, and I think it was
Honey.
hot. I think it was hot.
I think it was hot.
I think it was regular honey,
You
actually.
think so?
Might have been regular honey.
I don't know.
Excellent pie.
No, this is very good. I usually hate when they put honey on pizza, on pepperoni pizza, because that was the thing for a little bit, and I hated it.
Mm.
I think it was the place I went to just put way too much honey on it. This was a good amount. No, that was
No, it
pretty good.
That was good.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Nice, good way to end the weekend. Start the week.
Yeah, they have a
off.
bunch of other specialty stuff, too. I should have got the ice cream. They have ice cream there, too.
Yeah. Oh, we got that crazy bread.
The message on the bottom was crazy. You didn't see
It
it?
wasn't a message.
Yeah, it was. You didn't see it?
No.
Like, Bush did not
Written in mozzarella.
It was actually a declassified CIA document.
It was just blacked out.
We
We
smuggled out.
Don't know what was in it.
It was a War Thunder plane diagram. The people at home will get that joke. It's fine.
Nice. But yeah, week was good.
stand-ups
Weekend was
coming
good.
I don't think it's a week for.
There's a lot of stuff to get into. I guess we can just get into it.
Sure, let's go off the rift. 2 planes crashed. Right? We talked
Yeah.
about planes.
Yeah, we should talk
Well,
about the planes.
oh,
that
2
crashed.
planes crashed.
Right.
Thoughts
Multiple
and prayers
planes
with all the
crashed.
victims, everybody involved. There was some pretty heart-wrenching videos going out. For those who don't know, the first crash happened in D.C.
Yep.
Over the Potomac River. I think it was a Black Hawk helicopter collided with a commercial airline. A lot of kids on board, a lot of figure skaters on board.
A local boy.
Dude, yeah.
Coaches, parents.
Technically.
Yeah, a kid from Rhode Island lost his life as well. Very sad. 64 people on board. Plane departed from Wichita, Kansas. There was three soldiers were on the helicopter. A lot of video footage on Twitter about it. A lot of pictures, a lot of videos of the crash. I mean, it really did seem like an accident. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot going on this week, so I didn't really get to look too much into it. I know people had a lot to say about. I think they said like there was only one person working in like air traffic control when there should have been two.
Yeah, they were.
And I didn't really get to follow up and see what was made on all of it, but
They said like someone got sent home early. But they've been having
pretty sad.
They don't have enough like air traffic controllers. They're on like strike. They've
That's
been
like
on
a
strike
big
for
thing. That's been
eons.
a thing. Yeah.
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 What was I gonna say? Yeah, the video's pretty crazy.
The video
is
is terrible. We won't show
But
the
it's like-
video, but it is super sad.
it's like-
I mean,
They just like
so sad.
right angle into each
They
other.
just keep going. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how they don't see that. Well, so apparently in the transcript,
Yeah.
right? So they did say, "Oh, yeah, we see the jet," but then they were like, they must have been looking at the city, which that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Then it directly hit the jet.
I think that weren't they flying too either low or too high or something like that?
No, I
It
think
was
they're
supposed to be
fine.
at the elevation. I'm pretty.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was a landing plane, so the plane's not really supposed to be.
Well, no, not the plane. The helicopter.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, apparently they were training. What they were training for is a contingency
Yeah.
of government, which is basically if the White House blows up, what they're gonna do.
That's what the Black Hawk helicopter was training for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the mission. It was
They were in night vision too.
Oh, okay.
if it goes White House down, that's what happens.
I saw somebody that
that's
said they
weird.
used to fly those types of helicopters, and like the visibility, like in the actual helicopters,
Yeah.
like you can't really fucking see out of it. They were like,
what
imagine
I'm
like you
saying,
cut
like-
off your peripheral vision, and it's like this, and you like literally can't like.
Right. Look up the video for yourself.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know how you don't like. It's
I
like
know.
a ball of sun coming at you. You know, granted, it's from like the pilot's left, but there's two pilots, and there's gonna be one guy in the back. It's like insane not to be able to see a giant like flaming ball of sun coming at you.
Well, they're wearing night vision goggles too. So that
Right. So
probably
they
made it
should
like 10
really
times.
see it.
No, but it probably made it, a light on night vision goggles probably made it 10 times
It's
worse.
blinding.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So they were probably like,
We
what the
should
fuck?
really see it.
Maybe they thought it was just another light or something.
Well, maybe they couldn't see if it was blind.
at all. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's like it's not. I mean, they could see. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's just unfortunate.
Anything happened?
I think there's been like multiple like pleas by people for them to like just not be flying over commercial airline like airports rather. And like they shouldn't be flying over them. Like you never fucking know. Like go do your, you know what I mean? Like go do your shit somewhere else.
Right. But I mean, the
Like, it
airports
should-
are often in high traffic areas.
That's fair. But like
have to train in.
you should they should be able to communicate better with each other.
right.
'Cause that's where these people are paid for, the air traffic control people. But like I don't know.
Last problem, yeah, I guess the second guy got off left early. Was let off early. So there's one guy in the room. Which kind
I-
of crazy. You always think there's like a bunch of people in the air
I
traffic.
know it's only
control.
like 2. I like listened to the calls. He was doing what he should have been doing. He
Yeah,
was
he's like,
directing
you
them.
see it? He's like, yeah, I see it.
And
Alright,
he
dope.
just it's unfortunate. I don't know.
Yeah, it just seems like an accident. I think it was a little sad.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a little sad, like how desensitized we are to things like this too. Like we were even talking about, like, should we even include this? And like, obviously, we were always gonna, and we did. But it's just sad, like being out in public too and hearing about it, and like the first thing everybody says is like, "Oh, they wanted somebody dead on that plane."
Yeah,
It's like,
that's crazy.
yeah, I think it was an
You gotta
accident.
look into
I
the
mean,
people on the thing.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of kids on board, like we were saying. I think there was a kid from Rhode Island that lost his life. It said that I think people were going to a figure skating club.
Yeah.
We're coming back from a competition, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, it's just really sad. A lot of lives lost, a lot of families affected. So
I mean, dude, 64 people
thoughts and
just
prayers
gone
with
like that
everybody.
is
so sad. The video that had me fucked up. Did you see the video? The guy, he was like sitting in the airport, like just waiting for his wife.
Oh
to
yeah,
show
yeah,
up. And the reporters like kind of went up to him, and he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "My wife texted me about 10 minutes, I believe, before the plane crashed," because he was like, all of a sudden, like my messages just like kept getting left undelivered, or rather, like his messages wouldn't send
Yeah.
because like they couldn't find the phone because it probably like melted in
Yeah.
the crash. Like it's just so sad. Like anytime something like this happens, really sad. And it wasn't even the only plane crash this week, right? There was another
Oh yeah, another one.
plane crash in Philly, which was
That was
crazy.
insane.
That was
which we could pull up.
wild.
That,
That
one,
was like a
that one,
missile.
it looked like a bomb.
So it was paramedics. So I think 4 people died, 3 people died. There was 2 paramedics and 2 doctors on board or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And they nosedived into a neighborhood.
Yeah, very sad.
It was insane. Yeah,
There's a lot of videos like.
Yeah, the
first-hand
videos
accounts
are
of it.
crazy.
What is this? Oh, some guy just walking on the street.
Yeah, did you see like the Ring doorbell video?
I did
of
see
it?
that one. Yeah.
Oh, this dude.
This was wild too. Yeah.
Dude.
What is this?
His
Inside a
he
diner,
almost
like
died.
across the street or something.
This guy literally almost died.
the
He almost
plane crash?
This is like
Yeah,
shrapnel
yeah.
coming through the fucking restaurant. Look at this guy right here with the hat on. He literally almost dies.
You should think like fucking sniper, bro.
Whoa.
Can you believe that? Dude, for the rest of his life, he's going to be like, I literally almost died. Look at that.
Wow.
Dinged right off him.
That's insane.
What are they at? Golden Corral?
I think so. Oh, this is one of it.
That's
That is
crazy.
Crazy. So
Yeah,
I guess
what a
that's
crazy
how planes
video.
should blow up.
did it just like nosedive like out of nowhere? Like
I don't think they even said, to be honest. So the only problem is,
okay.
Josh is now showing us a picture of the moon blowing
I hate
up.
Twitter.
Oh, you saw that? Okay.
Oh, this too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely
this
crazy,
is a crazy
fireballs.
one.
But I guess that's what they probably look like when they blow up.
There was one I saw. Somebody was in like a.
Not enough to melt steel beams, but that's what it looked like.
He was in a like a drive-through or something, and he just sees the. Oh, it's the animation of the crash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the black boxes are indestructible.
According to the FAA,
yeah, wrong.
Supposed to
the
be.
aircraft, known for its speed and efficiency, was designed to operate in various weather conditions.
Sorry.
Built to handle adverse weather, unforeseen mechanical failures or environmental factors can still pose significant risks. Tragically, just moments into the flight, the aircraft lost control and crashed near Roosevelt Mall, creating a huge explosion of smoke. The aircraft in question was a Jet Rescue Air Ambulance, a medical flight operated by a specialized air...
I saw. Didn't somebody just get life-saving surgery or something like that?
Didn't read the background, to be honest on it.
That's what I thought.
I've never
saw.
seen. I didn't know they had
Let me
jets.
double check.
I'll be real.
What do you
Didn't
mean?
know they had jets.
I don't think they had jets either. I thought it was only
Like
helicopters, to be honest.
Right. But I guess that would make sense that they need jets for the NBA players.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's an expensive.
Yeah, I saw
Imagine
they
getting
said,
the fucking bill for that thing.
Right. I know.
Holy
I
shit!
saw they said 7 people dead. I think it's up to 24 also injured.
Yeah.
Some are in critical condition. Just again, like really sad tragedy in Philly. You said you're looking for what now? Like somebody that was on it?
I'm gonna make sure this is.
Because I'm trying to look too, and I don't really see.
It was a pediatric patient that had a spinal condition as one of the people that died on the plane, and her
Oh
mother.
yeah, it says the pediatric patient was a girl from Mexico who had received treatment at Shriners. Her treatment had ended, and she was on her way home.
Yeah,
when
that's
the
what it
plane
was.
crashed.
So whatever treatment she had,
She was finished with it.
she was done. Yeah. So she finally like is about to get her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight, and then
Ugh.
terrible way to go. I mean, I don't like planes. I will go on a plane if I have to go on a plane, obviously.
Now, see, I'm actually a bit worried going on planes now.
I've always been worried just because you never know. Because I feel like
in my head plans and maybe
we got friends that are taking trips soon.
we. Right, yeah, our luxurious friend who goes on trips all the time.
No, well, he's
2 weeks in Rome,
I don't know how. All right,
2 weeks in whatever the fuck he wants.
he
to
must
go.
own an enterprise or something.
But yeah, I
Going
was
back to Dynasty.
No,
I
so,
don't know what it's
so
Dynasty.
he works in an enterprise.
I was thinking that too
What?
about
That's not who I'm talking about.
going
2
on
weeks in
planes.
Rome. The Big Z. That's crazy. Shout out Big Z. I guess this guy's a fucking fraud.
He went to Italy,
Bro, 2 weeks in Rome. Where the fuck's Rome? Rome is the home.
Greece.
But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, damn,
You ain't Greek enough.
2 plane crashes in a week is oof, it leaves you a
Right.
little
It
uneasy.
was like
I know.
a day separating them.
Yeah,
Made me feel good about nothing.
really sad.
I always do think when I ever see a plane in the sky, I always think about like, what if that exploded right now?
Right.
You ever think about that?
Yes.
Well, funny enough, when I went to New York, I did think about that.
Yeah. Every
It's
time I
actually
saw a
quite
plane going by a
frightening.
tall building, I was
It's
like, this is
actually
it.
quite
It's
frightening
happening
how
again.
Not close.
Oh, they look
But
it.
elevation wise, it's very frightening to see the planes come over the city. I go, oh.
Every time you go, oh, it's it.
I
There
go,
it is.
yeah, I probably wouldn't have flinched if I saw that every day too.
Probably gonna live through it again.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I'm
Houston?
there. That's how I feel when
Oh.
I'm there. I look, I go,
I
oh,
was
this is
about
it.
to say, oh, all right.
Here it comes, and they pass.
You know,
I go,
things
oh.
always happen twice, at least. What?
it did happen twice. Both things went down.
History repeats itself, Mike.
Happens in threes. What's the third one?
The Alamo's going to happen again. It's coming.
You can't forget it.
But yeah, thoughts and prayers with all the victims involved, both plane crashes, a couple tragedies in America we wanted to address. Very sad times. Very sad. Anything else about it? I don't think there was anything else about it.
I mean, besides the fallout of it, people immediately switched it into like a political argument, and it's like,
Right.
what are we doing?
Ricky Rado.
Yeah, they did.
That's sad. It's sad to me. Like, I know there was a reasonably sized plane crash when Obama was president, and people were like posting like his
Reaction to it.
like like the first like
Announcement.
what do you call it, interview of it or whatever, like his address, yeah, and like the way he handled it and the way Trump handled it, it's just like I get why people voted Trump in and why they like him and stuff like that, but there's a time where you have to be a president, and there's a certain like voice you have to put out there that is like a leader, like, and he just wasn't a leader in that moment, and it's just like discouraging.
Right, because he made a comment about DEI hires,
Yeah, like
Right, because the Black Hawk driver was a woman,
which was a little
a
weird
white woman.
that he would say that. But
Well, I told you, like over 50% of DEI hires are white women. Can't trust them.
But yeah, I don't even want. We're not a political show. I don't even want to get into the potential politics around the plane crashes. But we know for sure as people lost their lives, very sad.
yeah.
So again, we just want to extend our thoughts and prayers with them.
Maybe Angel start talking about when they come for the Italians.
We'll move on. It's not
They
what
did
it's
already
about.
once.
It's not. What
You remember
it's
Luigi?
History repeats itself. He might get off scot-free, I heard.
He kind of looks like Luigi. What?
He
Really?
might get off scot-free, I heard.
How?
When did you hear that?
Scott Free? Yeah. Where the
Saw
fuck
it-
you hear
saw
that
it-
from?
Look it up. Saw it somewhere.
You went to get bagels. You talked to that lady again. She told you. The unhoused person.
Right.
That's crazy.
You said it.
I cannot believe you said that.
You said it.
Can't believe Josh said
What's this
Latin
guy
names.
you wanted to talk about? Patel.
Latinx.
Mike. Let's roll along. Why you didn't?
Oh,
put
you
that
put
on
that
there?
there.
I didn't put that.
You
on
put Pash Cattell.
I didn't put that
there.
there.
I don't know. Who
Yes,
that is.
yes, the fuck you did. Very good.
No, okay. Oh, we're not a political show. Yeah, get political.
I know. Well, what the hell?
Well, what the hell? You put. Hey, when else putting it on the list, I don't want to hear it. Anyways, this guy's like the FBI director. He's the proposed FBI director, and he was under the fucking scrutiny of the guys in the club. So he was testifying on oath, right? That he didn't know who this guy was. Is Stu Peters? No clue the fuck this Stu Peters guy is.
Well, we don't.
I
But
don't
it
think
seems
most
like he
people- I don't
does.
think most people do. Right. He's under oath. He said, I don't know that guy off the top of my head. Apparently, he's been on this show 8 times.
Oh, so he's like a news
Thank you so much for
person.
being here. We appreciate
I
it.
guess so. It's like a
Thanks, Stu.
podcast
Always
news
love coming
person.
on your show.
Cash Patel, thank you so much for
Oh,
making
it's
this
I think
time
I've
to be
actually
with us. We
seen him
appreciate it.
before.
Thanks, Stu. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Looks like a freak.
Thanks, Stu. Appreciate
Eyes
it.
are too far
I gotta
apart.
go, Cash. Thank you so
He's
much
like
for
that
being here. We
mermaid.
really
That's
appreciate
gotta
it.
be
Up
racist.
against a hard break here. Thank you so
Chloe
much for
Bailey?
being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it, Stu.
Cash Patel, thank you so much for being
Okay,
here. We
no,
appreciate it.
that's crazy.
Thanks so much, Stu. Appreciate it. You've got a great show.
Thank you.
It's like if they were like Zion, you have to stop eating like McDonald's, and it's like he's
I've
like
never
what is
been
it?
there.
Videos of him
Yeah.
going through the drive-through.
That's crazy. Wow, that's actually really
So
bad.
my I don't know if it was Pat. I think it was Pat who said this to me. But I don't think it's if you're under oath and you blatantly lie, do they not get persecuted?
It's perjury.
prosecuted?
Yeah, you should be, right?
Right, but it's not. I don't know if it's an actual. It's a court, but it's not a court. So you're not in like contempt of the court or whatever. You're not lying.
No, because you can't get arrested in there for.
But they have to prove you're lying and you don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, but what if he's just like, well, I don't really know him though. But he said he never met the guy.
It was like, do you know this guy? And he was like, no clue who that guy is.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
you've been on the show 8 times.
Huh? No.
So that's pretty funny. But yeah, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I'll tell you right now, I didn't watch this clip. Play it.
Amy Klobuchar.
We'll all react to it.
Amy Klobuchar.
You guys know Amy Klobuchar?
I know her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says Cash Patel is trying to.
I think I put his name as Kush.
I keep
Patel.
saying Kush. Yeah.
I think I should put Patel Kush.
Yes, you did.
Patel Kush.
Cash Patel is trying to get the chairman to shut up Senator Klobuchar instead of answering her questions. Watch as he handles him. Amy Klobuchar is one hell of a powerful woman.
say
Like
that
the
the
cheese.
FBI headquarters should be shut down and reopened as a museum of the deep state?
Mr. Chairman, are we allowed to go an extra time?
Let's see.
Damn.
You get a second round. Before I call on Senator Lee.
Could he just answer the question if he said that the FBI headquarters, where they investigate cybercrime and terrorism,
Mr.
should
Chair.
be shut down and opened as a deep state?
Hey, Mr. Chair.
As a museum. Did he say that the headquarters should be shut down?
Mr. Chair.
I deserve an answer to that question. He is asking to be head of the FBI, and he said that their headquarters should be shut down.
Mr. Chair, parliamentary inquiry. You got anything you want to say, Mr. Patel, before I go on to Senator Lee?
Simply this. If the best attacks on me are going to be false accusations and grotesque mischaracterizations, the only thing this body is doing is defeating the credibility of the men and women at the FBI. I stood with them here in this country. In every theater of war we have, I was on the ground in service of this nation. And any accusations leveled against me that I would somehow put political bias before the Constitution are grotesquely unfair. And I will have you reminded that I have been endorsed by over 300,000 law enforcement officers to become the next director of the FBI. Let's ask them.
Mr.
Mr.
Chairman,
Chair.
I am quoting his own words
Along-
from September of 2024.
Along-
It is his own words. It is not some conspiracy. It is what Mr. Patel actually said himself. Facts matter.
See that what he said was a hard fucking quote. If he wasn't
Right.
just blatantly fucking lying, yeah.
Right. For a second I go, whoa.
He was like,
That's
wait a
a hard
minute,
quote.
hold up.
Hold up now.
Then she's like, no, you said it though. There's a lot of these like confirmation hearings or whatever where like they're just pulling up the receipts like you said this.
Right.
They're like, no. They're like, we have it here. Here's it on blown up on fucking literal fucking poster board. This is you saying this. And they're like,
Is this
well,
you eating this croissant? No.
No.
There's a picture of you eating the croissant. No.
do you have enough time for this? Didn't you go over
We
your
don't have
limit?
time for this. Yeah, the sad thing is we're all going to get confirmed.
Of course. Yeah. This is like very
I don't really know what we're doing here. I mean, I understand what we're doing, but this is stupid. Oh. What? What?
Wait, let's get to this next part. I got the voice message.
Oh, you got the voice message? Okay. Bernie Sanders and RFK, they had a fucking duel.
Oh
of the
my
wits.
God, yeah.
I love when Bernie Sanders on any committee. He's great. He's a great
this
time.
was pretty wild.
Sorry. I tried to do the accent, didn't work.
What? He doesn't have that much of an accent. I
He
don't think.
does. Oh my God, he's a crazy accent.
He's just old.
This is from RFK's. Are they called confirmations?
No clue.
Hearings.
His hearing for becoming the leader of HHS.
Yep.
Which is the
and
health-
safety organization.
Yeah, basically. And this is him
Human
and Bernie
health?
Sanders going at it. A war of words.
Duking
One
it
side
out.
said Bernie cooked, the other side said RFK cooked. Now you decide.
Understand that dozens of studies done all over the world that make it very clear that vaccines do not cause autism. Now, you just said, if I heard correctly, well, if the evidence is there. The evidence is there. That's it. Vaccines do not cause autism. Do you agree with that?
As I said, I'm not going to go into HHS with any preordained.
I asked you a simple question, Bobbie. The studies all over the world say it does not. What do you think?
Senator, if you show me those studies, I will absolutely, as I promised to Chairman Cassidy, I will apologize.
That is a very troubling response because the studies are there. Your job was to have looked at those studies as an applicant for this job. All right. As I understand,
You know what it reminds me of?
dozens of
It's like if he's
studies.
getting sucked off onto the table.
Oh my
Well, yeah, I'd have
Right.
to see the studies.
we have a friend.
We got the voice memo?
We have a friend that does a pretty good
This is the first time hearing
a
this.
pretty good
It's the first time hearing this. It's the first time I've heard of it.
impersonation of RFK, so
Honestly,
I'll
it's the
play
first
to
time
the
hearing
mic.
Never put down my aspartame.
That was awesome.
What was that? What did he say?
He said, "I'll never put down my aspartame."
say it again.
Never put down my aspartame.
Wow, that was
That's actually that
That's
last note
really
hits
good.
hard. That's actually really good when he says aspartame.
Down my aspartame.
I'm sorry. I know
Christ.
you can't help it, but that shit's so funny, dude. I'm sorry.
Making fun of a guy with a stutter.
No, me alone.
And that's
wouldn't-
the type of comedy we bring to the scene. That's the type of comedy we bring to the scene.
I wouldn't confirm him. Just I want to hear him talk. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm saying it.
Purely prejudicial.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'd be like,
I fuck
listen,
with it heavy.
Imagine that person being like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. Like, he's got a brain worm in him too. Like,
Right. Well, that's
like,
half
come on,
thing.
what the fuck are we doing?
He's now, granted, people are drug addicts. Was like a heroin addict.
Was he?
Yes, something like that.
Oh, shit.
This is a good one too. I fucking love these clips. This is any person with a conscience would not confirm this man.
No. With all the shit he
Any
said before in the past,
He has a whole book out.
maybe for a different
Of
job.
the things he's done
For the health-
I don't know what job.
For the health and safety, though, definitely you. Come on. What is this one? Let's see.
I went there, nothing to do with vaccines. I went there to introduce a medical informatics system that would
this is bad.
digitalize records in Samoa and make health delivery much more efficient. I never gave any public statement about vaccines. You cannot find a single Samoan who will say, I didn't get a vaccine because of Bobbie Kennedy. I went in June of 2019. The measles outbreak started in August. Oh, clearly I had nothing to do with the measles. Not only that, Mr. Kennedy, I went there, nothing to do with vaccines. I went there to introduce a medical
his point doesn't matter because he said he was there in June and it started in August. And he goes, obviously, I didn't do it.
June,
Doesn't
July,
matter.
August.
Yeah, wait a second.
Dude.
Officer, I could not have been the crime. I was there at 5:20 and it happened at 5:30.
Thank you.
Uh,
What is it? 2 memes?
This is a meme. It says, so play the clip. Restart the clip, play the clip.
Wait, that is insane. That's actually the craziest thing I've ever seen.
So the quote tweet says, Josh, hit me Josh, what the quote tweet say?
I'm not gonna read that word. I'm crying dog, this brother. Sound like a xenomorph about to pop out his chest.
And I believe that that vaccines play a critical role in healthcare. All of my kids are vaccinated. I've written many books on vaccines. My first book in 2014, the first line of it is, I am not anti-vaccine.
That's this dude. I don't know.
Does he have a stutter or does he not have a stutter?
I think he's stuttering. I don't think he has a stutter, but I think it's a
It's hard
thing.
for him to like start talking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
so
sure.
I
You
can't-
gotta rev it up.
What
You gotta
he
like warm
said.
it.
Like because of his throat, like it's hard for him to like
Right.
start talking. Yeah, look, he has a lot to say about chronic health. That's why they were asking him about the vaccines, because his whole thing is like ending the chronic health epidemic in America. I'm pretty sure it's like obesity, things like ADHD, autism, because I've watched him speak on like podcasts and stuff, and he believes that like a lot of the things that we're doing every day are like poisoning us slowly.
Poison.
And we're like creating health problems that like we didn't have before.
Right.
Like I saw a lot of parts of this hearing where he was talking about how like when he was growing up, like he didn't know a lot of kids that had autism or ADHD or allergies. Like that's a big thing too, is like the food allergies. Now listen, I'm not a doctor. Obviously he's not either. So I don't know how or who is going to like solve the chronic health problem that clearly exists in this country, because one thing's for sure, like we definitely don't have the cleanest sources of food.
Yeah.
Maybe not even of medicine, who knows, but you know, getting things banned like the red dye 40
It's a good thing.
sounds pretty good, right?
It's a net good
I mean,
thing.
that's
Net
pretty good.
positive.
I don't really know who did that or if he did that or somebody else, but yeah, there was a lot of bits from that committee. I mean, listen, no, none of us watched the thing, like,
No. Did you see the
Also, I have
clips?
to start watching them.
but
My
that's what like
campaign will
he's
begin
running.
Those things, they last so long.
But all the
though.
articles,
hours and
all the
hours.
articles and stuff that I looked up just now was like, I guess he just got like grilled super hard on vaccines.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Because he had a lot. You just had a lot to say about vaccines.
Well, I was thinking the funny thing is, because like they want to cite like the softness of new generations is why it's like like chronic problems are up or something like
Yeah.
that. Or in general, it's like same thing when they were like, whoa, there's a lot of gay people now. It's like that just wasn't a thing back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like autism was a word, but not like a thing that was diagnosed.
Yeah, they
or,
know
like,
what the fuck it was.
ADHD.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand what you're
You know what
saying.
I'm trying to say?
Right.
Like-
Yeah, that's not a bad point.
I'm pretty sure like when my cousin, he has ADHD, they put a fucking helmet on him and let him go.
Go crazy, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just thought he was something
Ill.
special.
Yeah, wow. That's round.
He has that thing.
Not ill, but he's got that thing where he goes off the wall and has to put a helmet on so he doesn't crack his head open. Oh, all right.
Got that thing, yeah.
Right.
He does have it. What is it?
That's the same thing. I saw a thing that was like it's like what is it like? It's like your dad or your grandparents be like, autism wasn't a thing back in my day, and it's like, why is there a cabinet full of china no one ever touched?
Yeah, right.
What's that about?
Dead ass.
Baseball
China
cards?
cabinet.
You just collected 1 million of them?
Why'd you do that?
Bobblehead collection? Interesting.
Not in our day.
Yeah. Or it's like Beanie Babies or something like that.
Oh, the Beanie Baby
Beanie
collection
Babies,
of death. Cabbage Patches.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, China was crazy. I don't know why people collect that stuff.
I still got my China in there.
I still have my China.
Never
My
used that
cabinet
shit.
full of China.
I think
my
I've
hutch
opened
full of
that
China.
shit twice. Ever.
What's this last one? Oh, the second to last one's good too.
They open that now? Nope.
No, you didn't open it. This is a good one.
This is where they go at each other.
Yeah, kind of. No, this isn't. I don't know if it's that one. This is the one he's like selling onesies.
You have started
Yeah, this is a
group
good clip,
called
actually.
the Children's Health Defense.
Oh, this is
You're the
crazy.
Originator. Right now, as I understand it, on their website, they are selling what's called onesies. These are little things, clothing for babies.
Question, that's his site?
So it's a
I
company
don't know.
he started.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
he like left the board.
Right,
and
now he's
was
saying
like,
he left
was
the
like,
board,
I have no
has no
control over
association
what
with
they
them,
do
yeah.
or sell. But the point Bernie was trying to make is like, oh, you clearly support
Yeah.
non-vaccinations or
Right.
something.
Because if he did, they wouldn't be running off this. If
Right.
Right.
One of them is titled Unfaxed, Unafraid. Next one, and they're sold for $26 a piece, by the way. Next one is No Vax, No Problem. Now, you're coming before this committee and you say you're pro-vaccine. Just want
Onesies
to
is
ask some
crazy.
questions. And yet your organization is making money selling a child's product to parents for $26, which casts fundamental doubt on the usefulness of vaccines. Can you tell us now that you will, now that you are pro-vaccine, that you're going to have your organization take these products off the market?
Senator, I have no power over that organization. I'm not part of it. I resigned from the board.
That was just a few
Leadership.
months ago. You founded that. You certainly have power. You can make that call. Are you supportive of this?
I've had nothing to do with
Are you
leadership.
supportive of these onesies?
I'm supportive of vaccines.
Are you supportive of this clothing, which is militantly anti-vaccine?
I am supportive of vaccines. I will. I want good science, and I want to protect.
But you will not tell the organization you founded not to continue selling that product. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
See, I don't understand. Like, what's
Right.
wrong with the yes and no questions or yes and no answers?
Why not? If you're gonna say you support vaccines, why not just
Just say I don't
no?
support. Yeah, I don't understand that, and they've all done this. I don't.
Right.
I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like bouncing around that question, but answering it anyway.
Right.
Like it just makes you look a lot
Answering
worse.
it in a roundabout way.
Yeah, instead of just saying
indirectly is like
no.
Why would you say that though?
Well, he's like, damn, we make a lot of money off those now. That putting that on a child's onesie is fucking actually insane. Oh, I like this guy. Wonder why.
He's a warlock.
The goat. This is where's he from? Fuck.
Mr. Kennedy, you have compared the CDC's work to Nazi death camps.
What the fuck?
You've compared it to sexual abusers in the Catholic Church. You've also said that many of them belong, this is a direct quote, many of them belong in jail. For me, those are disturbing characterizations of the CDC workers that I know who are trying to keep the American public safe every single day. And as you are presented as the nominee for this position, I need to know, do you stand by those statements that you made in the past, or do you retract those previous statements?
Senator, I don't believe that I ever compared the CDC to Nazi death camps. I support the CDC. My job is not to dismantle or harm the CDC. My job is to empower the scientists if I'm privileged to be confirmed.
So you retract those statements?
I'm not retracting it. I never said it.
Well, actually, I have a transcript.
Of me saying that it's a Nazi death camp?
Let me read your words. It says that the institution CDC and the vaccine program, is your description of their work, is more important than the children that it's supposed to protect. And you know, it's the same reason we had a pedophile scandal in the Catholic Church. It's because people were able to convince themselves that the institution of the church was more important than these little boys and girls who were being raped. That's pretty provocative language. You said in another statement to me, this is like Nazi death camp. I mean, let me finish. I'm just reading your words. I mean, what happened to these kids? 1 in 31 boys in this country, their minds are being robbed from them.
Yeah, I was not comparing the CDC to Nazi death camps. I was comparing the injury rate to our children to other atrocities.
So you can say do what you want and then get confirmed.
I'm happy I haven't said anything that bad. I could stand before a court and say my stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, a lot of this stuff gets, like,
I wait for
It
that.
does. Yeah.
skewed because,
It
like, you're
does.
trying to prove why, like, somebody shouldn't be
Right.
approved. Like, even the other one, and they were like, did you say such and such? And he's like, I was quoting the work of somebody else. And it's like, but you said it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, like, there's a difference between saying something
Meaning it.
that, like, there's a difference between quoting something and saying something that you actually mean. Like, we don't know the context in which or why he was quoting whatever the... What was it? What was that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. In specific?
Oh, actually, you know what it was? That COVID targets...
Oh, black and
like
Jewish
like
people?
that COVID targets like white people,
Right.
black people, but like but like leaves like the Jews alone
Yeah.
or something. It was something like that. And he was like, "Did you say that?" And he's like, "I was quoting such and such." And the guy was like, "But you said it." You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, we don't know if he believes that. Like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know.
Well, you
what
wouldn't quote
context
something
that
you don't
was in.
believe in.
Listen, maybe you're right. Yeah, it's up. To, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Would
Like
you quote
everyone.
you believe in? AC Milan sucks this year.
I don't know why, but like I don't know why he was said that or what the context it was in. But it's like
Right.
when you're trying to prove why somebody shouldn't be
Well, that's the sucky thing with quotes is like,
Elected.
how much of a quote do you want me to take?
Yeah, that's true.
right.
Like if you take a paragraph, well, the whole hour we were talking about.
Like him saying that he compared like the death rates. It's like
Yeah.
no, he wasn't calling that
Exactly.
a
But
fucking genocide. Like
like the way,
Right.
if at that position, like you need to not have shit like that even come out of your
even
mouth.
out there.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I get.
Because
it.
then someone's like, at the end of the day, like that opens the door up to somebody that's going to like clip that part and be like, oh, I believe that though.
Right.
And now you're running with
Well,
that
they're lucky they didn't live in an age like us, where everything's clipped. Everyone's got video of something.
They
You
are
say-
now.
Well, I know. Well, luckily I don't say anything that
I've
bad.
seen it. No, because we know
Right.
what's gonna
But I'm
happen.
saying like I have Discord messages like like Jerry Jones at the civil rights rally.
What was he throwing in
You
bombs?
ever seen Jerry Jones? He's like in the crowd at like
He's yelling shit.
when like the first like black girl was brought to an elementary school.
Oh,
He's
that's
in the
cool.
crowd like protesting it. Literally, and it's like they had the photo of that, and it's like
Oh,
the photos they have
In
of
color
us
now?
were like confirmations once like people get to like the age where it's like our generation or the generation just before us, it's like you're cooked.
oh, if you have,
You've
yeah,
said
yeah.
everything ever that's bad, they're
Here.
gonna find it.
Get ready, buddy.
Yeah. Like the whole thing with the whale head on his car and he drove it across
Oh, that's
the
just
bridge.
fucking crazy.
We only know that because it's in a book, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And other people said it. It's like, imagine it was pictures of that and he like took a selfie with it.
It's actually out there.
It's like, oh, okay.
Well, hey, what the hell was this?
Yeah. Like it's only firsthand reports. Like when stuff comes out, it's like, here's an actual video of you murdering a dog. Oh.
Well,
Ew. Who
Count
took
me
that?
out.
You took it. Oh.
you're right. I was live streaming.
like it's I don't know.
That's funny. In other news, big news in the NBA world.
Yeah, we'll move off politics for a couple minutes.
See, like the politics, Lakers suck. Fucking hate the Lakers, bro.
I also hate.
They've
the Lakers.
never drafted anything good. They've always traded for it. How do you like that?
Is that true?
Besides Magic Johnson.
I was about to say.
But then I think they're going to trade for the pick. I don't know that to be true.
So for those of you that don't know, random as fuck. I don't even know what time it was. I don't even know what day
Like
it
fucking
was.
12:20, I think, at night. 12:20
Luka
on a Saturday.
Doncic gets traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis
And the 2029 first round pick.
and plus. Shams tweeted out, and the fucking thing trending was like fake, or is this real or something like that?
Right.
Because it, in all intents and purposes, I thought it was fucking fake shit.
Yeah, it was wild.
I was like, we're like, oh, it was hacked. That was the thing. Everyone thought Shams got
everyone
hacked.
said it was hacked.
But no, he
Shams.
actually
Is it Shams or Shams?
It's actually Shams. But I said Shams.
Quran.
Everyone says Shams.
Sham bomb.
Sham bomb.
Sham wow.
Sham wow.
Yeah. Shams tweets it out. It goes crazy.
Yeah, and the initial tweet too is like with zero context.
It just said it. Yeah.
And now this happens all the time, right? You have accounts like NBA Central. You know, we see guys
Right.
get hacked all the time. The initial tweet, all it says is, well, not all it says because it says a lot, but it says breaking: the Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. Sources tell ESPN. 3-team deal that includes Utah. Now, anytime you see, there's two parts of it that made it unbelievable to me. One, it was the names involved.
Yeah.
Because you just never see superstar play. I mean, these are
Traded at the
all-star
deadline.
players.
Superstar
Like, not
swap.
like Jimmy
Right.
Butler.
Usually,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Usually it's an off-season type thing. These are all-star. Luka is an all-NBA player. He's made all-NBA the last 5 years. That was the first red flag where I was like, this might not be real.
Yeah, that's
and the
crazy.
second thing on service value is people were like, oh my God, the Lakers fleeced them.
Right.
Like, to get Luka Doncic, a 25-year-old
5, yeah.
NBA player, he's made All-NBA 5 times. He just led the Mavericks to the finals. They just won the Western Conference with the Mavericks. And yeah, everybody thought it was completely fake. He had to tweet out again to say, no, like, this is 1,000% real.
This is
Like,
me.
the players don't even know about it. That's how undercover it was. And then other analysts also started coming out and also reporting it and, like, supporting Sham, saying, like, yeah, this is 100% real. Like, all our sources are saying the same thing. What an unbelievable trade. I was talking to them. I think it's I've watched a lot of NBA content. A lot of people are calling it the biggest trade in NBA history. Listen, who knows why it happened? I think that's what we'll talk about a little bit. Because we were talking about it last night. There's a lot of ways you can go. But
Shaq's probably up there.
the story goes that Dallas called the Lakers and offered Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Now, a lot of people are suspecting that Luka has some sort of weight problem. A lot of people think he might have a drinking problem. Some people are questioning the fact that he doesn't really play defense. And their GM has pretty much come out and said that they like Anthony Davis better as a building block moving forward, right? There's a lot of pieces here. Doncic was set to make $345 million on his next contract. If you really have health concerns with him, I understand why you maybe wouldn't want to offer him that. But it's like you trade for Anthony Davis, guy who is always doubtful. That's what they call him. Anthony, always doubtful.
Street
Davis,
clothes.
right? They said last year was the first time he's played 70 games in a
70
season
games.
since 2018. I mean, so it might not be health concerns. You know, the initial reports were saying that Dallas just didn't feel like Luka was a franchise building block for their future. And to see it on paper is so crazy.
It is, yeah.
It's still early. Like, there still might be things that come out that we don't know about yet as to, like, why they would do this trade. But, wow.
I mean,
Shocking
I
trade.
have to believe that there was something seriously wrong to the fact that, like, they didn't talk to anybody else. They said, listen,
no shopping around.
we're going to go right to you.
knew about it. No announcement that they were going to
Said, give us your best player.
plan on taking him out.
And they said, yes, they said, all right, bet, send it.
I don't know, man. I remember I went to bed just being like, nah, it's not real.
It's
Like, it's gonna
weird.
come out in the morning, like something happened, like it's not real.
I just, yeah.
Like the GM veto. I mean, the fucking commissioner vetoed it.
I just something has to be like very wrong with Luka and that organization.
I think it's an NBA thing. I think
Yeah,
Adam Silver made the trade.
It's just he said our views are down.
Right,
fucking
views are down.
send it.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I don't think that makes the Lakers like a sufficient enough threat out of the West.
No, it makes the Lakers a thing that you're going to watch the next 10 years.
Yeah, but like, I guess if we're talking long term,
make the polls of East and West in power. Reinstate it.
But even then, like, Luka's great, but he's not the most marketable star. Really.
Right, because he was in a small market.
Yeah, but in general,
Maybe
like
he's
he
a
just
chill
made the
guy.
finals. Like,
Chill guy, then.
like Wemby's not in the big market, but Wemby's like the guy. You know what I mean? Like you know about Wemby,
Right. Well, because he's in a technically a dynasty team.
But even the stars of the league now, we have like obviously LeBron's always gonna be the biggest.
Yeah, but what
until he
stars
goes.
are marketable? Like Jokic isn't marketable.
Jokic isn't, Tatum isn't,
Shai isn't.
Yeah, and Luka's a long way with them. I think the only marketable player in the NBA right
Wemby?
now, like extremely marketable player, is Wemby. That's the only one because
They're
he's just
saying-
he's a freak.
They're saying they think that Luka might end up being a bigger star in LA than Ohtani.
No, I don't know about that. Motani's so
Think
much
about
more.
how many.
I was
But
gonna say,
think
that's
about how
hard.
many
Problem is the
stars
international-
there are in LA.
Yeah.
Right
The international fanfare around Ohtani will never.
Even Luka. Luka's got Europe.
fucking
and
Slovakia's got the fucking
Slovenia.
whatever the
I
fuck
thought
they
it was
are. They change their name every
Slavic.
fucking year. Listen, the Eastern Bloc fanfare isn't gonna
Yeah, I was
match up
about
to
to
the
say.
fucking.
I mean, I saw a
mainland
video of
Asia
Giannis
and
saying that.
Japan
He's
and
like,
Korea.
he was like, I like that. Luka went to the Lakers. He said he wants Jokic to go to the Knicks.
Jokic to the Knicks.
He just said he wanted
What
like
the hell?
he just wanted the European guys to go to bigger markets and expand that base. That was his point.
I see what they're saying, but
Well, like
Jokic to the Knicks.
even Giannis was marketable as fuck, and then
Send
he
Jokic
kind of
to
tailed off.
Miami. Yeah, but Giannis is also in a small market team. That's why they were like, "Oh, send him to Miami."
Yeah, but you don't got to
That
be in a
was
big
fucking
market team to
problem.
be a
It's so
star
stupid.
somewhere.
Like small markets, they never get up on themselves.
Yeah, but like in terms of like the NBA, like if I've never watched the NBA before, I'm not gonna go and sit there and be like, "Wow, I really want to watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play." Like
Right,
he's just
no
like
bulge. They
like,
call him
whatever.
Shy No Bulge
No, I
Alexander.
thought he had the bulge and
No, he's got no bulge.
so Donovan Mitchell had a
Donovan Mitchell's
bulge.
got a
Out
the
bulge.
Magnum
bulge of death.
Magnum Dong.
Magnum condom
Right.
for my Magnum dong.
Magnum. I dropped my Magnum condom for my Magnum Dong.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a weird trade, and I would have to believe
No,
something's gonna come out. Maybe in the fucking documentary 10 years later.
It's gotta.
But
It makes no sense.
I don't know, for you to be worried about that guy's future enough to like not call any teams, make a trade, players don't even know what the fuck's going on. It blows my mind. I've never seen a trade like that. I've never seen a
Crazy.
sneaky trade like that in my life. That's
crazy.
fucking insane.
And the craziest thing too, it's like I listened to the GM talk, and they asked the guy, they're like, "What do you have to say to the fans about how this like improves you in the long term?" Because they're like, obviously we understand how like bringing Anthony Davis can improve your short term right now, but they're like, Luka was 25, and the guy was like, the guy Nico, I forget his last name, but the guy Nico is like, oh, he's like, well, it depends what you view as long term. He's like, I view long term as like 3 to 4 years. He's like, who knows? He's like, me and Jason Kidd, who was the Dallas Mavericks coach. He's like, me and Jay Kidd. He's like, we could be buried by then. Like, we could be out of the job by then. So like, who
Terrible
knows?
answer.
The other
Awful
clip that's
answer.
hilarious from the interview is they ask him a question along the lines of like, what went into like the conversations that you had with like Jay Kidd about the trade, and he's like, oh, he knew nothing about this. Like,
Right.
he's like,
It's awful.
Well,
He-
they made the Moneyball reference.
right,
Yeah, you have to start him.
yeah,
No, I'm starting him.
yeah.
He's not here.
He's not here.
And he was like, oh, because one of the things he said, he's like, me and Jay Kidd, he's like, we're in constant conversation. He's like, we're always talking about archetypes and the types of players we like. And he's like, I know in confidence that I can pursue a guy without even telling Jay Kidd, because I know like we just see things the same. He's like, I don't even have to talk to him to know like what he's thinking. Like, buddy, I guarantee you, if he said,
Oh,
hey,
my
I'm
God.
thinking of trading Luka Doncic,
Just saying.
he would have said
Fuck
no. He's a top 3 player in the NBA.
Insane, yeah.
At his best, he's probably 2 behind Jokic. Like, what can you get? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
mean,
it's crazy.
I think if you talked to Jay Kidd probably would have fucking strangled him.
Oh my
100%.
God.
Hey, I'm trading
100%.
Luka. You're what?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. People were talking about Mark.
understand, you
People
would
were
understand.
talking a lot about Mark Cuban too, because obviously Mark Cuban
Oh, yeah.
sold the majority of the team. He no longer has
For his Bitcoin losses.
say, I think, in decisions
Right.
that the team makes. Did you
It's a
see?
shame.
Did you see Chandler? You know who Chandler Parsons is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Used to play. Chandler Parsons was on a show.
I think I'm stupid.
Chandler Parsons was on a show today. He goes, I texted Mark Cuban
Cuban
and
on
was
Cuban.
like, And he was like, what the fuck are they doing? And Mark Cuban was like, I have no idea. Like, he's like, I'm shocked too. So it's like they didn't even tell Cuban.
Right. Well, they don't have to. Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
That's
like
very weird.
It really seems like it was just the two GMs and because the Mavericks.
Two GMs just flew by two GMs.
The Mavericks GM.
Oh my lord!
What? What'd you say?
Two GMs made this decision.
Palinka and yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, not no. Two there. No.
No.
Two motherfuckers came to say
No. Like I was saying, it really seems like
good idea.
It seems like the Dallas GM like hit up the GM of the Lakers, Rob Pelinka, because he said in his press conference, they were like, how did this start? And he was like, it started with us just getting coffee. And he's like, it just kind of snowballed from there, saying like, would you ever do this? Oh, I don't know. Like, maybe I would. Like, if it was for this, like,
well,
if
I
the
heard
offer
it
was
started
right.
off with some random white boy and like 15 first-round picks.
Dalton Connect, yeah. Is the
Dalton Connect.
rookie on
Isn't
the
that
Lakers
motherfucker
this
the
year.
car insurance salesman from like last year's March Madness?
No.
No. Yeah, guys actually pretty good. Dalton Connect.
No, Dalton Connect. The original package was like
That'd been
AD, Dalton Connect plus a bunch of picks. People think that like they were able to talk the offer down because they were like, oh well, if you have health concerns about Luka, like we don't really want to give up too much.
Yeah.
Because they gave up AD, Max Christie, who's like a decent second or third year player, and 1 first-round pick. Like you got 1 first-round pick,
In
and it's
2029.
a Lakers
Yeah.
first-round pick. So that means if you're the Mavericks, are you betting on the
Luka being dog shit,
2029
yeah.
Lakers pick being good?
And see, that's the weird part with the 3-team trade. I heard Danny Ainge didn't even know he was in the trade with Luka. Like that was the thing.
Really?
Like he just got a call. He had like 10 minutes to make the call. Like he was like, yeah, give me free picks. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He got like 2 free second rounders and a man.
Yeah. It's just very weird, very strange. But yeah, a lot of people that are like NBA historians are freaking out because they're saying that the Lakers kind of lucked into a
Another
franchise
generational
player
yeah.
again. I mean, Kobe they drafted, but the Pau Gasol trade was crazy. They got Shaq,
Kareem.
they got Kareem, and they were able to make some dynasties out of it. Magic was obviously a crazy story, and yeah, they did it again. I mean, we might talk about the NBA on the whistle, so stay tuned. If we make an announcement, we'll probably start talking about it in the playoffs. But yeah, definitely going to be some storylines we have to follow.
No, how I see it, they were at that table, and one of them, they were both sitting there. It was like trying to like not egg on like that they want to get rid of their player. So it's like tense the whole time, and they're like, "Oh, I would get rid of Luka. Yeah. Oh, we give AD," and they're both like for different reasons, just like, okay. And then the first day they're like, "All right, bet, yeah, shake their hands, done." Clean it.
I gotta know, like Rob Pelinka will probably never come out and say this while he's like still working. But like, we need to know what his reaction was, where they were like, "We want AD, like we will give you Luka Doncic."
I'm telling you, he was sitting there probably like, "Oh my god, I can't fuck this up." Like,
right.
This is the big moment.
Yo, it's just crazy.
What about we'll give Dalton in the first? No, how about we walk that down and we do this instead?
Yeah. It was
The
like,
guy's
well,
like,
you're
okay,
saying,
yeah.
well, you're saying he's fat.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, and like the money thing is really weird too. Like the whole
Pay him.
the way the
super
like,
duper
the
max.
way
What's
the
he paying off,
contracts
bro?
work now in the NBA, and like you have to be under the certain aprons.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't even know if like the Lakers can pay him.
No, they're not
But
paying him.
obviously he wasn't due.
Yeah, they can't. I think he's
he's
allowed to.
no longer eligible to make the
Right.
$345
Yeah.
million, which sucks. Like they played with his money.
I was about to say that's
Like that.
he
and
just
that's-
bought a house for $50
Yeah,
million.
I saw he bought a
right,
house.
and that's what makes that's the part of it
Imagine
that
letting
makes
him
you
do that.
think that like maybe they had some bad blood with
Who do you
him.
tell
They
him?
had
Oh,
to, man.
don't buy the house.
Gonna buy a house. They're sitting there in the fucking thing, just like
Wait a second. Well, let's wait till after deadline. Let's see what happens.
he's like sitting back, like he's in the back of the frame. He just goes in the frame.
Let's go over some of the memes I posted on here. Nice. First one on the board.
Hey, Mr. Cuban, we just made a trade. What was that trade? Looking for Anthony Davis in 2029. That's so stupid. Oh, it's funny.
One of these I think is just a fucking report. But
Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, AD on the same team in 2025. I love this meme.
Yeah, we gonna get something. Man, you looking good, boy.
I mean, it really is the Wash team of death.
It's like the redoing the fucking Cavs, bro. Yeah, see this one. This was funny.
Luka Doncic was exactly 300 points shy of Michael Finley's standing of 12,289 franchise points for the Mavs.
Assistant GM.
He's the assistant GM for them. He said, "You're not getting my fucking record, buddy."
What's going on in Utah?
I dare
That was
you.
classic.
This one's good too.
We just made the finals with what? Dude, this is. What do they know that we don't know? Will we ever find out what they know?
Look, like I've been watching a lot of NBA, and honestly, I've
This was
watched.
good.
Like,
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
After you got his beer
We're
taken.
going to the finals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the GM dude.
Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know, after the Mavs made it to the finals, Luka cracked open a can of beer, and they took it away from him while he was.
I saw you
sipping.
did. Tom was telling me on the presser too after the news conference he had like a beer on the table or something. And they took it away from him. But I feel like that was probably more of a advertisement thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a beer in the fucking hallway.
Maybe he actually has a fucking drinking problem because that was on TV.
There's gotta be
fucking
something.
smoking crack.
Yeah, imagine.
Pay the man the money.
Yeah.
Comes out in a
Right,
week.
and it's
He
having a
was
Triple-double,
checked in the
running
fucking.
all team first pro.
Honestly,
all NBA.
I was
Right.
saying to our friend, I said, "There's three shapeshifters in the league. There's Luka, there's Zion, and there's James Harden.
No, but
Those are the three. Those shapeshifters in terms of like they show up 300 pounds for no reason, and the next day they're like 20.
two of them are fucking ass.
Yeah, two of them have a lot of ass.
But yeah,
Crawfish
listen,
eating.
like we're not basketball savants, but like I've been watching the NBA pretty closer than I watched the NFL, to be honest,
gumbo.
because I just
Makes sense. I've
I
seen that in your
enjoy it
pick'ems.
more. I just enjoy it more, and like, yeah, like is Luka a liability defensively? Sure,
Right.
like
Yeah.
he was
100%.
pretty
We saw
bad.
that.
Like he was
That's the big thing.
He was pretty bad defensively in the finals, but look at his stats. He led
Right.
every
I was about to
player
say, yeah.
in scoring, rebounding, assisting, stealing. Like every stat that counts offensively.
Dude,
like,
you'd have to believe that he could just learn to do this.
you know, like
That's
But
it.
he wasn't.
You know,
but he wasn't playing good enough.
right. I mean, and he said that too, that he didn't do enough. And listen, like I remember,
They
like
lost.
I was seeing a bunch of clips, like his
Same.
performance in Game 3 defensively was terrible. Remember,
Yeah, it was really bad.
Remember, he
Yeah.
fouls out
Yeah.
at the end of the game with
Taking a lot of depth.
I think they were up with 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
They end up losing.
Like, this is
in
why I don't play
Dallas,
defense.
and the series was over. And yeah, it's just, I mean, listen, like
What
if
the
they,
fuck was that?
like
Slovenian?
I'm sure they have their reasons. It's just so hard to wrap your head around how you trade
Fucking Serge Ibaka.
a top
the
3
fuck
player.
is that?
It's just wild.
What
So
the
wild. But yeah, that's NBA news. There were
Couldn't
some
be-
other big trades. We're not
Yeah,
going to get
Fox,
into
dude.
them.
The Fox versus Spurs.
De'Aaron
bro?
Fox
yeah.
is a
I like
Spur.
that one.
Lapping
I'm a
up
big
with
Foxer.
Wemby.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox and Wemby. It should be cool.
The alien
Zach
and the
Levine,
fox.
Zach
Zach Levine goes
to
the other
Kings.
way. A lot of people think that
Mini Nuggets.
Sacramento got fleeced
Mini Nuggets?
because
You think so?
I'm sorry.
I'm a
I'm sorry.
Fox.
I'm
The
sorry.
other-
Yeah,
yeah.
because the Spurs
Well,
like
Spurs didn't
the
get fleeced.
Spurs didn't really have to give up much.
Right. What's they end up giving up? Picks?
No
Wait.
players.
Wait,
All picks.
Like,
Yeah, but I like.
well, they gave up players that don't matter. Like they gave up like Zach Collins.
Oh.
Can you pull it up? I had it pulled up
Yeah,
too.
but-
I'll look it up again.
I got my heart dropped.
Why? What?
One of our friends texted all caps Trey Young, and I was like,
Oh, he
"What the
got- no,
fuck?"
he hit a game.
Yeah.
He just hit a
they're
game
playing.
winner. I
Yeah.
thought he got traded to the Lakers. I was like, "Wow."
Bro, they gave up Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and I'm pretty sure City Sissoko was a Spurs player too.
Who the hell's that?
They-
Exactly.
those three just for Keldon Johnson.
Like I don't think
Zach Collins didn't
like
awful.
I don't think the Bulls
Oh, for what is who to say?
the Bulls didn't really get anything for Zach Levine.
Oh yeah, no.
Like Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Herter,
Where's
and
where?
one pick, their own 2025 pick.
Their own.
How you get one first-round pick for Zach Levine? That's what Doncic.
Well,
just
to be fair, they've been trying to get rid of Zach Levine for a while, or he's been wanting to get out of there for.
yeah,
a
but
while.
he's a
I think
piece,
it's a
like-
mini Nuggets. The mini Nuggets team.
on the Spurs.
They got the European center.
Yeah,
They got the dunker spot. And they
Right.
got DeMar.
It's a dunker spot.
yeah.
Zach Levine.
Oh, I keep.
But yeah,
forgetting.
I mean the Spurs didn't really have to
DeMar.
give up much from what I can
Martin
see
DeMar
on
no longer
paper.
for a
I
It's
forgot he was there.
Collins, Trey Jones, City Sissoko, some picks.
Right.
but
Yet again, but Fox,
have a
franchise
parent-
player.
Yeah.
All-time franchise player for them. I think he's number 4 on the scoring list.
yeah,
Really?
Yes. He's only been
for
there.
Sacramento.
How
Yeah,
many years has he been there?
not
7?
long. He was part of the
The Beam team.
draft.
Light the
I
beam.
forgot actually how
I think
he
I
got
drafted.
there.
Didn't they get drafted in the same draft? Sabonis and him.
No,
I
because
feel bad for
no, because remember Halliburton was a king as well, and then they I think they took Fox after, traded Halliburton to Indiana for
Great trade.
Sabonis.
Right.
And now, I mean, get used to Fox and Wemby for probably a long time.
That's such a God. The Spurs are so nasty, aren't they?
De'Aaron Fox, one of the clutchest players too.
Yeah.
In NBA, in the
That's
current
crazy.
NBA, I'm pretty sure his numbers in the fourth quarter are crazy. But
Excuse me.
yeah, some big trades in the NBA. I think the trade
They'll get
deadline
cut
is like the
out.
9th, so there's like
That's
a week
king.
left. So there'll probably be some more trades, and maybe we'll have more stuff to talk about next week. But yeah, the Luka trade is just way too big for us to not.
When's the
talk
deadline?
about.
The 5th, right?
The 9th, I think.
The 9th. Damn, we got time.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
That was another reason why the Luka trade was so shocking, but I think it's because people believe now that the Lakers and the Mavs are going to make some more trades.
Honestly, I think the Spurs have a good playoff push in them.
Right.
What's their standing right now?
They're in the middle. They're in the middle of the pack in the West.
Nice.
I don't know the seed off the top of my head. I'm going to look right now.
Continue with basketball real quick. Angelo Reese.
Angel Reese, yeah.
Angela.
What about her?
Was that McDonald's meal?
She has a meal now?
That's what it was.
I didn't see it. No, I just had no idea.
McDonald's meal.
That's great.
The Spurs.
Oh,
are,
I
Spurs,
did
the
see
Spurs are
this.
3 games out of the play-in.
A special.
Oh, they're making it.
They kind of fell off.
They're making it.
Was it say barbecue bacon quarter pounder with cheese? Sounds pretty fucking good.
Jeez. A rodeo burger. Is that not a rodeo burger, pretty much?
I know what the fuck that is.
Oh, okay. Yes, and the meme obviously says the price of the meal costs is higher than her points per game.
What are her points per game?
12.5.
I hope that meal's not over $12.50 at a McDonald's.
Josh. Look it up. Private. Maybe she's definitely double digits points, right? McDonald's age requirement. Okay. It's probably not going to have it. I don't think it's going to have the meal.
Oh, I mean, this is the first WNBA meal?
I would assume so.
Good for
I don't know
them.
who else would have one. Sue Bird.
It says the campaign will be filled with subtle and respectful nods to the past, and it will pay homage to the long history and collective moments McDonald's and the basketball share together. So it's not just her, is it?
As far as
Not
I know.
sure.
Maybe it's a continuing campaign.
There was actually some other
French fries, fountain drink.
There was some other pretty interesting news about the WNBA too. Did you see Caitlin Clark denied
Oh, the three-point
the 3-point contest?
Yes, because she wants to do it.
Kind of like shit on the idea.
Oh,
I think she
Which
said
honestly good for her because
in the guys one?
yeah, because
she
remember
said she wants to do it in the.
they had Sabrina
girls one.
Ionescu
Right.
join the men's last year, I think it was. And
Yeah.
and then they did like the 1v1 with her and Curry, and it's like kind of tacky, like you're bringing out
Right.
a
Look at her points per game,
WNBA player to like save the NBA All-Star weekend when the WNBA obviously like isn't treated as well,
Right.
which I thought
heard-
was pretty cool.
She wanted to save it for the All-Star game because it's going to be in Indiana. She wanted to do her first 3-point thing.
That'd be crazy
in Indiana.
if it was $14. I'll tell him that.
30.6 points. If that's more than 13.50,
Andre Drummond in the WNBA.
she's 13 and
13.
Actually, not terrible.
it's not bad at
Not
all.
bad,
13 points, 13 rebounds, 1.3 steals.
Shooting percentage under 40.
Ooh, as
Half
a
a
center, ooh,
18%.
From 3.
yeah. She's not a
Shaq's
three-baller.
100.
Come on, bro.
Under 40 from the field is
Under
kind
40
of
from the
great.
field as a center is crazy.
But she be just throwing that shit up there sometimes. Not gonna lie
She
to
be
you.
throwing it back, yeah?
Great player, but she be doing that shit. That pissed me off.
That's crazy. Moving on, basketball.
Anything else sports related? Yeah, but nothing else sports related.
Josh, your girl. Millie Bobby Brown.
I thought you said, "Am I a girl?"
Your girl.
The
You
goat,
like,
Millie
you like
Bobby.
11, right? What?
I like Stranger Things.
Right.
Wait, that's crazy. You like 11, right? I like Stranger Things.
She's ass, Josh.
What do you mean?
What role has she ever starred in outside of Stranger Things that's been a good movie?
A lot
She
of people
has
like.
no taste to pick any movie.
A lot of people like the 2 Netflix things she's did. The
So no,
no, like
we name them.
Damsel. People really like that for some reason, and
Never heard it.
she's gone on her 2nd season of. I forget the show name,
Yeah.
but they rate like Ramona or something like that. Let me see.
Oh, I know that one. That's one with Ellie Pereira.
Yeah, they really like that one. They fucked that one up.
Is that Modern Family?
Maybe it's like a child's
Hell's Kitchen.
Enola Holmes.
Oh, this is a different person. No.
No, Enola Holmes. They love
that's-
that
that's-
shit.
That's over though. I thought.
No, I think there's another season or some of it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Because Henry Cavill was in it. That wasn't a movie. That was a show.
One was a show. One was a movie.
Oh,
I know
see that.
Damsel was definitely a movie, but
oh yeah, it says 6. There's like 6 seasons of it.
yeah, people like it.
Anyways, yeah, she's bad at picking them.
I just don't think. I think
She's never been. Look, she's Josh. She's staring at this movie.
No. I'm saying I think that maybe she's waiting until she's done with the whole Stranger Things, and then she goes into like whatever she wants to do next.
Surely
'Cause she's
it's
a
over
great
now.
actress.
Why is she waiting?
Surely the shooting is over for
Just,
Stranger Things.
just to be done with it.
Right, but the shooting's definitely over.
Like to like transition. I don't think she wants to. I think like maybe when she's done with Stranger Things, she's leaving like that in the past, and then she can move on and fully go into whatever the fuck else she
So
wants.
she's like, let me start a bunch of shit movies while I do this really good.
You make money.
Well, maybe. Well,
Right.
there might be an agreement for them to not do anything crazy.
Well, because it's all Netflix too.
that could
also.
that could like eclipse the hype of Stranger Things.
Yeah, and she's also in only Netflix movies and shows. You know what I mean? Like maybe she just has a deal with Netflix exclusively.
Box office.
This is not gonna be any box office, just Netflix.
Right. She can't be in the big box office.
Yeah, I think she can be though.
Has she starred in any movies? It said Monsters Island.
She's the lead in
Kong.
like multiple.
Yeah, look your thing back up. I'm just saying, and Winona Ryder said it too.
Winona Ryder said.
Yeah.
What'd she say? She sucks.
She said her co-stars picked terrible movies. Basically, look up the
The Electric State
tweet. Why are you reading this?
I'm just trying to see. This is. Oh, I mean, she's going into movies directed by the fucking Russo brothers.
Yeah, it looks like ass.
It'll be good. It'll be a first big movie.
It will not be her first big movie.
But in terms of like going to the theater, like that's gonna
It's
be
a
her first
Netflix
one.
movie.
Is Netflix?
We just
too?
watched the fucking trailer, bitch.
That was the movie.
Yes,
Oh,
look at it,
brother.
It looks awful.
I think she's
Chris
only.
Pratt's in it.
I think she's
That doesn't
only.
look like Chris Pratt.
I think. I literally think she might have a deal. She must have a deal with Netflix.
She's gonna deal with Netflix to only make ass movies. Listen, I know you can only make ass movies. You can make 10 of them though. 10 ass movies, please.
She has a deal with Netflix to produce content.
That doesn't mean you have to pick
PCM
ass
production.
movies.
She's trying to produce several Netflix films starring, including Enola Holmes 2. There was a movie. That's what it was.
President.
Damsel. She's also developing a TV show and a film adaptation of her novel 19 Steps on
I'm not sure
Netflix.
of that one. 19 Steps. Haven't heard that one.
So she was in Godzilla.
Right.
She's in both.
What? She's in both.
I don't know.
I think
Listen,
she has like a side role in it. I think she's like the scientist kids or something. Like
I get she has a deal. I don't know how long that deal lasts for,
Shit
but
deal.
Netflix is always, they're fucking hit or miss of death anyway.
Yeah, she's in all the misses.
Like this Electric State show could low key be like really good, or a movie, but like it probably won't be. But
right,
you never know. There's some weird stuff with Netflix they put out, and you're like, oh, what the fuck, and then it actually is not bad.
Right.
But I think she'll be all right in the long run.
Guess we'll find out.
Someone's gonna give her a big role at some point. She has that stature. At the very least, she's gonna be like, oh, Millie Bobby Brown's in this movie. You spelled it wrong.
We should go to this animal park one time. I think it'd be pretty fun. I'd like to know what animal you guys would go as.
A YouTuber who spent $14,000 on a
this. This
realistic
was
dog
fucking
costume
wild.
is now opening a zoo where people can become animals.
Have you seen the
this
videos?
guy.
of
Yeah.
This guy? This person? What animal would you become?
Well, according to the zoo's website, humans are able to put on an Alaskan Malamute costume, but attendees must meet certain criteria, such as being shorter than 5'11", but taller than 4'11" to fit inside.
That's not a tough criteria to meet.
No, it's not.
I'm right in the edge. I don't think I'd fit.
What animal would you be?
Right. What animal would you be?
I feel like you asked the question. You must have an answer. So,
Well, I asked the question. James answer first.
It has to do with the zoo.
No, he's making like a zoo you can walk around in as the animal.
as the animals, yeah.
Oh, I understand.
So right
you
now
can dress
it's
up
only
as
a
any
mountain.
zoo animal.
Well, not right now.
But you said if I could.
If you could, what would you pick?
What animal would you pick?
Realistically, a zoo animal, so not a fish.
Well, we have to think about our size relative to the animals.
All right.
Because like we can't be.
All right.
I can't dress up as a sloth. I'm too big.
I think I don't know how big a
Sloths are
sloth
regular
is. They're pretty
size. They're
long.
like human sized.
They're 5'4".
Yeah, that might be 5'4".
5. I said that.
I think they're
thing-
more of a
I
rondo
said
build.
that,
They
that
might have
thing's
like a
not
6'7"
real.
wingspan.
That thing's not real. What
Call
is that
back
up
to
there?
Episode 1. What zoo animal?
Yeah, don't
would
think
I
about
dress up
size wise.
as?
Obviously, don't pick a fucking rat or a termite, you fuck. But
Elephant. See, I can't be an elephant
you'd pick an elephant?
if it's possible.
Yeah.
What if you're just sitting in like a machine? You just like driving around and
right.
it's
You'd
moving.
have to be like a mech elephant.
like that.
Yeah, I would do it.
You be an elephant?
But see, like dog makes sense because like we can get on all fours. Like the dog.
Or no, if you were in the elephant, you'd be on all fours inside the machine.
But you're moving it. Like how you move it
I
moves.
understand what you're saying.
Like, you ever seen the art exhibit where they slide into it? They're like,
Yeah.
face first, and their ass is fucking high in the air.
I
Like
think I
that.
would try elephant out. Too bad we can't be a bird.
I was gonna say bird, but then you can't fucking fly.
I can't be a bird. I'd be an elephant. Fuck it. I'd be a little. I'd be a baby elephant.
Yeah, you can be a baby elephant. How about that?
Baby elephant.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'd be? Oh, I can't swim. Never mind. I was gonna say like because people
You
like
go in the water in the costume, drown.
Instantly drown. Yeah. All right.
people like
fantastic.
seeing the otters and shit. Otters
Honestly,
are cool
the
as hell.
costume-
Otter.
the
You can be one of the
costume-
giant otters.
No, but I can't.
The costume would probably get so heavy from the water that you
Right.
might just drown anyway.
I'd just be sitting there like this. They do that, right? They just go.
Be a shark.
Right. How would a shark?
Could you be a
Can't
fish?
swim. I can't be
I
shit.
said you can't be a fish.
Oh.
That'd make no sense.
I would be.
A
Otter's
donkey?
a good one. No, take otter.
I
Don't think
can't
about
swim.
the realisticality of it.
That's a big ass otter.
Yeah. What the fuck?
They're otters that big.
You talking
they're-
about? No, there's
Look it up.
not.
There's 6'3"
Amazonian
otters out there.
Amazonian otters
There's
are
6'4"
massive.
otters.
They're killers. I'm not lying to you. There's such thing. Amazonian otters.
You can't be an otter.
Fuck otter.
2 meters tall.
Size. Go to all. Go to all. Go to all. Go to all. 2 meters in length. That's pretty big.
That's 6 feet. Don't look this up. Don't look it up. It's 3.3 feet per meter. 2 otters.
That's what I was gonna look up.
Yeah. 2 meters. Is that 6 feet?
Yes.
It is, I think.
Every meter is 3.3 feet. Oh, it's like the
Damn,
yard.
so you're
Each
too
yard is
small to
3.3.
be an otter.
No, he's right on.
Too short.
They can grow up to 2 meters. So
That would scare the shit out of me.
Look at the
That'd be
camera.
terrifying.
Apparently, I
Big
look
ass otter.
yeah, he is 6'4", so actually he'd be a massive otter. Isn't that big? Be terrifying if an otter was that
That'd
big.
be huge.
Walks up to you. Alrighty then. Well, that's also tip to tail.
Right.
Oh, true.
So if it was standing up, it might be a little shorter.
Give me otter if I can somehow randomly learn how to swim. Fuck otter.
Thumbnail is gonna be elephants
Yeah,
again.
we'll put your face in an otter costume.
Right.
Like a
And
big fucking.
in an elephant. I don't know how we're doing that. I don't have a pick.
Yeah. What do you mean? How do you not have a pick?
I just came up with it on the spot.
Kangaroo.
You would not be no
Seahorse, so I can give birth.
seahorse.
you
You said no
can't be
fish.
a- can't be a fish.
Imagine that big ass seahorse.
Seahorses aren't fish. Come on.
That'd be
Don't
terrifying.
seahorses like shit out babies?
Yes.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, they squirt them out of like
Squirt
their
'em out.
stomach.
Yeah.
And they're males.
Let me think about that. Let me think.
We're gonna watch the seahorse give birth while
I don't know.
while you think.
Yeah,
We're an
they
educational
just-
podcast. Wow.
Look at them,
Look at that.
Damn. Ugh.
and they
That's
just
kinda-
come out ready to go.
Right out,
swimming
right out of
around.
his sussy.
Look at that sack.
His
In
stussy.
the bussy. Oh, stomach is.
Oh.
That's what you're saying.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Shit.
All right.
So they're
All right, Lily, calm down.
are they mammals?
Yeah.
No,
They're amphibians.
they're.
No, dude. All right. That's a lot of fucking babies. That
What
must
makes
hurt.
a
sloth would
what
be
makes a mammal a mammal? Isn't it having an egg, an embryo?
Yeah, it
Right.
has to shit out an egg.
Something like that.
basically. So there are eggs inside its pouch,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Whatever. What else we have on the dock? What's next? I can pull it up. Actually, I have it pulled.
Maybe
up.
maybe giraffe. I wouldn't fit in a giraffe.
Oh, the horse electrolytes.
Yeah, horse electronics.
the
Finally came
update?
back.
This
Came
is a
back. We get
callback.
we get
All right, you
stuff.
got to give the precursor.
I think it's in the quote suite.
Yeah.
All right, so for people that weren't, I don't know how long of an episode ago this was, but this dude
September.
said, I'm never buying Gatorade again. 5-pound bucket of fucking horse electrolytes from Tractor Supply. Never getting hungover again or being iron deficient. I am the hashtag boss. Sipping on half of a horse dose and I feel great. My skin is fucking tingling. So he has horse electrolytes, and in the comments he did mention at some point he was going to get the blood results done and see like how it like what improved his health or his life or whatever.
Yeah.
And looks like we now have them. His blood test results are here.
Like
He's
a
as
great
healthy
baby
as a
rat.
horse. Hashtag horserade.
Horse raid.
What are we reading here?
Sodium. This is your electrolytes, right? Sodium's
the
pretty,
normal
that's a pretty good range. Potassium.
All right, nice. Sorry.
You could probably zoom out a little bit.
Normal range.
Normal range. Chloride, normal range. Total CO2, that's a pretty good range. Anion gap, that's a good range.
Wait, so he just has
It's his blood test. It's his CBC.
Everything's all just the same as it would
Glucose
be?
a little bit high. What do you mean? It's showing that he's taking this and everything's in range. Like it's not having adverse effects.
Oh. Okay, so wait, what did the original tweet say? What would he say he wasn't taking anymore? Oh, so all right, I want to see what he's saying about it. He said he's never going to get hungover again.
Yeah.
I want to see if he I have food right before my blood test. I am not pre-diabetic. I'm afraid of needles. Thanks.
That's his blood glucose level. His A1C. It's like a diabetic test. Yeah, so honestly, everything seems pretty much in line.
So you can do
Guess
good.
you can have it.
Good
It's
work.
not a
Go off just fucking horse electrolytes. It's fucking.
Wait, go back to the other one.
Which one?
The
It's pretty
bottom
crazy.
right. Huh. Immature granulites is 0.3. That's interesting. It's pretty much. It should be 0. It's fine though, I guess.
And there's glucose that was
Dem
high.
ticky-tack.
Oh, his.
Wait a second.
Don't touch my aspartame.
Don't touch my aspartame. Interesting. Now, Josh, what do you make of this?
I'm seeing lines, colors, and numbers that I don't know what any of this means. But
do you know what these colors are?
It
I'm
seems,
looking at the. Did you look at the thread too? There's a bunch of them.
Yes, we're looking at
Yeah,
it.
we were looking
Oh,
at the
okay.
different things.
Okay, you do have all of them up.
I assume
Yeah, most of them are pretty good.
that this has, like you said, no adverse effects whatsoever. Except for whatever this is high, but I
that's really a
assume-
problem.
He looks pretty bang on.
Wait, he's like 20 points higher than what it should
Right,
be.
but that's not. Those aren't a big problem. Look those up. I'm pretty sure they're not. I don't know the abbreviations for those. They should.
Alanine aminotransferase.
That's just a protein level. I'm pretty sure it's just his amino acids.
So it's not
enzyme.
negative.
So what do you make of this, Mike? You're the one that works with blood.
Oh, it's liver.
No, it shit looks fine. Yeah, I mean his liver's just doing a bunch of proteins because the fucking electrolytes and the shit have a bunch of amino acids.
Wait.
Probably.
It says high levels of this may be a
Yeah.
sign of liver injury or disease.
There'd be other signatures that he'd have a serious liver injury or disease.
They just say that to scare you.
Well,
WebDM or whatever,
Right.
WebMD.
So the stuff that he's high on, this aspartate aminotransferase and the alanine aminotransferase, that even though that's high, that's fine.
Yeah, I would say that's fine.
Gotcha.
So it's just because he's eating a bunch of there are probably amino acids in the shit too, like the BCAAs. I have to imagine because it's a fucking horse one. So that's an enzyme in your liver that breaks down proteins, basically.
Right.
That's why it's an aminotransferase, right? So the ACE is a suffix for enzymes, and the amino obviously. Don't trot on me. I love that one. Daily slop over what the fuck is that?
It's too weird.
Oh, just okay.
This is the guy's tweet.
I love that. Don't try
Yo,
to
he
me.
sells merch and everything.
Don't try to me. That's actually a great fucking.
Oh, there's his regimen of taking it. This is how he does it. If working out or drinking, he said half a teaspoon
You
in
start doing
32 ounce water before workout or boozer, and half a teaspoon in 32 ounce of water after as needed. Also, drink regular water, obviously, no more than 4 times per week. For regular hydration, half a teaspoon a gallon of water. If you're not sweating a lot, you really don't need to drink it every day. Probably best limit it to 2 teaspoons per week total over the course of a full week.
See, the blood test ain't really tell you that much.
Didn't
Unless he's
at all.
dying. Unless it was killing him, it wasn't going to tell him that much. Like his hydration level won't be really affected unless he's not drinking water. That's crazy. Honestly, I put this thing in here called Johnson. No clue what the fuck I put in here.
Well, let's see what it is.
Oh, I know what it is.
Johnston.
Yeah. So
Oh,
when
Johnston.
We covered it last time at the eminent domain thing for Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Johnston. For their shit. They barred the fucking protesters from going in and speaking their mind. 'Cause it's like an open hearing thing. And so literally in the official report, it was like, yeah, everyone's agreeing we should do it.
Right.
The public opinion was in our favor. And it was like there's a bunch of people outside who couldn't go in and they had the cops outside the parliament.
Who were gonna protest?
Right.
Crazy. Yeah, Rhode Island's on a shitter right now. The bridge. You want to just talk about the bridge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
scroll
happened
down,
too.
yeah.
We might as well talk about it now. The Washington Bridge demolition. So apparently, we're gonna show this video. This looks really bad.
See, I didn't understand. I guess I understand what they mean, but Seekonk River is also a terrible name for that river.
All right, let's watch this.
Let's watch it first.
It says failed engineers' plans dump contaminated material into Seekonk River. Cost of cleanup to follow. This is on Friday, January 31st at 11:45 a.m.
Pretty sick, right?
Yeah, not good.
So
Yes,
that,
I guess that point was they're supposed to catch it.
and it didn't,
And it didn't
catch
catch
at
it.
all.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to come down in different sections, maybe, but I have no clue.
And it all just fucking went. Maybe the bridge was that fucked. It just fucking dropped.
But I don't want to see why it's like
Oh, it's a part of the bridge, I guess.
contaminations. Like, I don't know what's in there, I guess. But I guess maybe just concrete's bad.
Maybe it's like rust and all that shit under it.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't, but it must be something. A potential contamination that caused a cleanup.
Yeah. So
And how the fuck are they ever gonna know? They probably have to be like, it probably isn't contaminated then.
I have to imagine there's gonna be a cleanup effort.
So this says it was a much larger section of the Washington Bridge taking down all at once compared to smaller sections.
Right.
So that's
RIDOT said this section could come down all at once because it was the minimum 150 feet away from the remaining eastbound bridge. While you can see a lot of dust and debris, they said only very small amounts of debris fell into the river.
Of course they would say that.
Yeah, and they basically said that the plan was followed like as it was supposed to be.
Well, it's kind of crazy. 'Cause I honestly didn't think about how they're gonna take it down, but they have like the two barges and they put a fucking just a platform across them. And they just fucking hope it lands on it. Like that's actually insane. I didn't think about that.
This also says in a statement to NBC 10, RIDOT says, barges have been used to catch demolition debris throughout this project. The barge used today is not crushed and there are no injuries.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gene Valicenti, RIDOT director Peter Alvidi tells NBC 10's Gene Valicenti that the bridge demolition was perfectly executed as planned.
Okay,
so maybe it just looked bad to us idiots, us civilians.
Well, or he's just saving face.
We're not engineers, but
it was perfectly planned, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Rhode Island not looking good.
And now we don't even have money to fucking fix it anyway.
Right.
Still
on hold.
Not good.
Maybe they should just build a monorail.
Bring back the bridge.
So you can kill someone again?
Oh, no,
Josh is a conviced felon. You people
That's-
don't know
listen,
this. In
listen,
several
listen.
states, he's barred from.
That's not true.
He killed a woman
She
on a
asked for it.
monorail.
She asked.
Wow. Zach, I hope in your Senate hearing this doesn't come up.
No, all right. I was at Disney World. I was a kid. There was an old lady on a wheelchair. We got out of the monorail. It was the last monorail of the night. Her handler got out of the monorail
Handler.
first.
Her handler.
Yeah. That's the correct term.
Nurse, helper.
Her helper got out of the. That's how they. That's the thing.
Was she a pet?
No, you. That's crazy. You said that. That's got to be. I'm
not-
done on there for that.
It's a white woman.
No, she wasn't. Yes, she was. The handler got out of the monorail first, and he's like walking, and we're like, okay, because apparently she could just roll herself out. She ended up rolling herself out, so the doors closed on her, and she's banging on the door as the monorail's going away. Help! Let me out! And she gets whisked away. It's not funny, but dude, I'm sorry. Like we couldn't help her. We couldn't help her. Yeah,
that. He did it.
I didn't do it. Well, I didn't close the doors. It was automatic doors. We left with
She
them.
was hanging in the air?
No, she was. No, the monorail is.
Yeah, it goes through the air.
No, but no. It was on like the platform where like people were getting off because we stayed to the end of the we were at Disney, so we stayed to the end of the closing or whatever.
Yeah.
So we all get off. And that chick closes on her, and she's banging on that shit. Please,
Oh, she got sent
help.
away inside of it.
Dude, we don't know where the fuck she went. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm picturing like the door closes and like her shirt gets caught on of it, and she's like hanging on the side.
No, I wish. She's just like sliding away.
Like a
No, she's on
cartoon.
the inside.
Josh did nothing. I wish that happened.
How the fuck could I have done? What the fuck could I have done?
done?
How could
do
I
I do?
Why are you coming fast? Why are you fucking coming fast? What could I have done? I can't. I'm not gonna stick my hand in there and get stuck with her. Fuck
You
that.
think it would shut on you?
It shouldn't have shut on her. That shit was honest. That was one of the funniest things I've ever had in my life. Wow. Genuinely. I'm sure she made it back. Or she's just still on there today. Just flying around. Who knows? I'm sure she got off. That shit was funny. Blame her handler for jumping off first.
Handler.
He could have just pushed her off. That's on him. It was like that scene in Black Panther where they're fighting in the train area. First Black Panther.
What?
First Black Panther.
And what? I know what you're talking about.
You remember
and
that?
What happens
I
that
don't
is
know.
related to?
I expected you
It's
to be
that
like,
scene where they fight next to the
Listen,
train
listen.
and he dies.
I expected you to
What?
be like, yeah, and that would have been it.
Right. Well, I don't get I understand where you're calling back to,
Because they're
there's
just
no
flying
specific-
through shit. I don't know.
And she was stationary on the train. You locked her in.
I unlocked shit and listen.
Right.
I watched her as the doors closed, and I went,
Right.
what's next?
Who's
next?
left?
Go.
You want to just talk about?
Let's go to the second big segment. Yeah, let's go right to the Grammys. Fuck it.
Let's just do the Grammys.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
I had their outfits, too. I can just find that.
Oh. Well, we'll talk about the Grammys. The Grammys happened last night. A lot of storylines, a lot of big winners, a lot of good performances, a lot of, I don't know, happenings, I guess. Kanye showed up uninvited.
Got his ass booted.
Wife had an outfit.
Yeah, we'll look at that one.
It was definitely an outfit.
It almost wasn't.
She had
crazy
clothes on.
Yeah.
Did she, though?
Can't say she
Slightly.
didn't.
Can't say she didn't have clothes on.
But wow. Yeah, what a night. Crazy. We're going to go through the full list. Honestly, I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't care for the
Wait, what?
Grammys. A lot of people did watch it.
What am I looking at?
Hold up.
Not the list. Oh, that's the full list. That's the full list, Josh. The highlighted one is the one that won. Josh.
Is it not? I thought you said the one. Hey, New York Times, count your fucking days. I'm so sick of fucking popping on New York Times and you have fucking. Ooh.
Yeah, it is annoying.
Fuck New York Times and everything you stand for. Don't send them any money.
Get best dress?
Fuck.
Wife?
Best dressed?
His wife?
No.
Okay.
She was least dressed. Actually, shout out CBS News. Go to CBS News if you want a fucking article. Fuck these fucking.
I'm gonna have a list. Thank you.
All right. Let's go through them. Album of the year, and this is huge. Beyonce's first album of the year ever.
Really?
Ever.
True.
Ever.
Wow.
Taylor Swift is beating her like every single
All
time.
that rigging and all that money, and she only got it once.
That's what people are saying. People say now this was rigged. All the Billie Eilish fans are pissed.
I can name you one song off this album, and it's because Kendrick's on.
What is it? This ain't
America?
Texas.
America's
This
got a
ain't
problem.
Texas?
I don't know the name of it.
I'm pretty sure this ain't Texas. Or is it maybe Texas Hold'em?
Hold'em?
It might be that.
I haven't listened to any of the songs on any of these albums.
I'll tell you what. Arguably her worst album.
You didn't listen to anything on New Blue Sun? You're
I
alive.
did listen to New Blue Sun. I don't remember it.
When you turn into a panther in the middle of the night in Hawaii?
That came out in 2024.
Beginning, I guess.
Yeah, like really
Seems
early.
fucking forever ago.
The nominees were Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. She was the winner. New Blue Sun by Andre 3000. Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. Brat by Charlie XCX. Don't know what the fuck that stands. Jesse, Volume 4 by Jacob Collier.
I think it's a sign.
Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. The Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess Chapel Roan. And The Tortured Post Department by Taylor
Who's
Swift.
Jacob Collier?
You probably.
Collier.
But yeah, Beyonce's first win for album of the year ever.
Who is this
no
guy?
idea who this guy is.
He's 30.
No shot. Yeah.
Oh, surprise album of the year.
Get the fuck out
I
of there.
no clue what that is.
Record of the year.
Well, hold up now. Let's have a discussion.
About what? This?
I'm surprised Taylor Swift didn't win. I'll be real with you.
I'm surprised too, to be honest.
surprised Taylor
Every time they've been in a thing together, I'm pretty sure she's won it.
I actually can't believe Beyonce won this.
I think they were just finally giving her one because this was.
Do you think this is a Steve Nash MVP?
This is her worst album out of the ones that were nominated for album of the year
100%.
before.
This is her worst album.
And she
ever,
won
probably.
off this. And honestly, this is pretty. Billie Eilish album is really good. Obviously, people can say Taylor Swift's is. Everyone loved Chapel Roan's album.
Right.
Sabrina Carpenter album. Brat also went off. I'm surprised. I'm surprised she won it. Do I think she deserved it for this? I'm going to say yes. Because we only have 346 subscribers. We need more.
Facts. Yeah. Beyonce subs.
And shout out Taylor Swift, too, you know? Or unless you're
Love
not
Taylor.
a Chiefs fan,
Go
then
Chiefs.
fuck that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have a take for much of this, to be honest. I was saying yesterday, every time the Grammys and the award shows come around, I'm like, I'm not tapped in at all. To anything.
Honestly, it takes like looking at the list to know like, wow, I didn't listen to that much fucking music this year. I guess.
I think I listen to most of those albums.
I mean, I know what
I
I
listen.
like.
I've seen like songs or two.
Not the
from
Jesse
some of them.
Collier.
But-
What the fuck that was?
Moving on to record of the year, the nominees.
Never understand what. The
Not
difference
like
between
us.
The record of the year.
I could
song
tell
of
you.
The year.
Not like it's Kendrick Lamar. Now and then the Beatles. Okay.
me?
Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I still do it for you. 360 by Charlie XCX. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan, and Fortnite. Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone.
What do you? The
So-
Beatles?
Record of the year has to do with everybody that made the song. Artists, the producers, the engineers, all that. Writers, all that. Song of the year is just the award. It goes right to the artist. That's it. So record is encapsulating the whole production of the song in
Got
general.
you.
So
Why the Beatles on
Kendrick Lamar won, and Mustard went up there with him to accept it.
Right, makes sense.
Why are the Beatles on here? Good question. I could not tell you. This
Did
must have
they
been
release
one of
new
those
music?
like vaulted, like Michael Jackson type. Oh wait, they're not all dead.
They're not.
Right. They don't release new music though, as far as I know.
They must have, obviously.
Clearly, unless they had some vaulted shit, maybe.
Fortnite, yet again, not her. It's because Post Malone's on it, but that's not her best song off that. I'm pretty sure.
I'm surprised Birds of a Feather or Good Luck Babe didn't win.
360, Espresso.
Facts.
But this
I
was
mean, I understand. We
Am I
know.
surprised?
We
No.
know why not.
culturally, this was like the craziest fucking record of the whole
Right.
entire year.
Right, obviously. I'm happy none of the Swifters didn't win anything. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
She's won enough. I'm sorry.
so happy.
She's won enough.
I saw people hosting like parties,
In the like watch parties
watch
for it.
parties for it.
I saw
So
people
happy.
hosting for like the Beyonce one. They had the Cowboy Carter shirts on. They were crying when she won it. Finally, like big longtime Beyonce fans.
I hate people.
I'm sure my brother cried. Big
I'll
Beyonce
text him
here.
after this.
Big beehiver.
Big Hiver.
In the beehive, I'm gonna called. Song of the year. I honestly not gonna read every nominee again. That's very.
So yeah,
fuck
Kendrick
that.
won again.
Kendrick Lamar wins Song of the
Bar
Year for
song.
Not Like Us. Fun fact: he won fucking 5 tonight or last night,
4 with the song.
and this is the 3rd time he's won 5 Grammys in a night
And
before.
he didn't even drop an album.
And I'll tell you what,
GNX doesn't count. It was too late.
yeah,
Really?
it wasn't up for
That why?
consideration. Yeah.
I was wondering why it wasn't in consideration.
Here's another fun fact.
like, what?
To
That's sad.
also add to the beef with Drake and Kendrick.
Damn.
Guess how many Grammy Awards Drake has won his entire career?
I have no idea.
One more than 4.
Mm-hmm.
5. And he's done that 3 times.
Yep.
In a night.
Goat.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying a bar song could have won Song of the Year.
Am I supposed to know what that is?
Double shot of whiskey. All the fellas in the club getting tipsy. Shabuzi, yeah. Birds of a Feather as well. Great song. Die with a Smile. That one's something, I'm pretty sure. But
That's a good song.
yeah, Best New Artist.
Makes sense.
Chappell Roan wins that one. Makes sense. I think she's pretty good. Apparently she's a piece of shit, but she's pretty good.
Piece of shit.
She's just mean to people for no reason.
I didn't hear about that.
What are you going to say? You had your mouth agape like you were about to say something.
Is who's the Benson Boone guy? I think I saw the thing. He's the guy who did a performance, right? Beautiful
I
Things
didn't
or something
see
like
it, to
that.
be honest. Beautiful people.
No. Yeah, this fucking loser.
Oh.
Someone said every generation has an Imagine
I did
Dragons.
see that. Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, was he one of them?
Yeah, he's this generation's Imagine Dragons.
What's this now?
I don't
Album of the
understand.
year.
Scroll back down. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm stupid.
Bro, doing the whole thing again. Yeah, you also closed out the wrong shit.
What do you understand?
Yeah.
This right here. So scroll up. So artist of the year. So new artist of the year was Chappell
Chappell
Roan.
Roan. Right. Makes sense.
But rap album of the year is this Doechii chick, but she doesn't win best new artist.
Well, right. Best new artist is across everyone.
I feel like
I mean, you guess.
Oh,
what it
true.
is.
That's true.
I do feel like they try not to give people multiple awards
They
the
try to
best they
put them, I
can.
think. Yeah.
But like,
Well, I was just saying because like I don't think did Chappell Roan win any awards? Like, well, I guess she technically. I don't know.
I think that was the only award.
I don't know. I'm trying to say.
Like, if you win best artist, surely you win
Yeah.
something else in like one of the categories. Yeah. But as Andrew said, yeah, best rap album goes to Doechii. Alligator Bites Never
What a
Heal.
shitty group.
I'll tell you what, fucking her album like streams went up fucking crazy after this.
Great.
Like,
I'd never heard.
It's a
it.
plant.
I never
you called her.
heard
You
of it.
just he just called her a plant literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, I've never. I could
Might delete later. Did not listen to.
gun
at
to
all.
my head.
I listened to it. It was alright.
The
Yes, you-
Auditorium,
yes, you-
Volume 1, the Common and Pete Rock. Didn't know it was a thing.
Crazy.
Death of Slim Shady. Didn't listen to. We Don't Trust You.
We still don't trust
Kicked
you.
off the beef.
Yeah.
Obviously, if GNX is on this, it instantly wins it.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes. Like, this
when
is a
I saw
very
Dochi
weak-
one, I said, "Wow, they didn't give it a GNX. That's crazy." Because
she was none there.
before, I think, Good Kid, Mad City didn't win anything, and then every album after that has run Best Album of the Year for Kendrick.
Oh yeah, even what's it
Except
called?
Untitled Unmastered, but that's technically not a thing.
No, it's not. Yeah, it was an album.
Yes. So I'll have to listen to the album, but obviously GNX is better. We understand that. Now,
People-
hold on. When the fuck did Might Delete Later come out? Was that not after GNX?
No, way before. Way before.
Really? Way before?
It was where he gave that like fucking half-ass like
right.
Like, oh, I'm sorry guys, I don't really. It's not about. I don't want to beat
Right.
you.
Right.
Like that, Yeah.
Okay.
GNX came out like what, a month or 2 months ago.
You listen to that?
Nope.
No clue, huh? You were a comic.
Didn't know. It
Yeah,
was
big comic guy. Well, now you know. Now it's gonna win it next year for sure. Best pop vocal album goes
how that
to
works?
No, Sabrina
That's what I say.
Carpenter.
No.
Short and sweet.
That sucks.
That deserves it with this list.
I don't know.
Feel bad for Billie Eilish because she
I'm
didn't win
surprised
shit.
Chaperone didn't win anything. Oh, she did win something.
She won
Oh,
the Best New
One.
Artist. Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess so.
I mean, this has to like.
I guess because she's more pop in my mind.
Yeah, she's very pop. Yeah.
Right. Interesting list. I don't think they what pop is.
People aren't happy about this.
Right. They should.
Beyonce winning the best
shouldn't
country
be.
album. But like, if
'Cause
she's
it's
winning
like,
album of the year and it's a country album, she has to win.
But it's like,
It's not really a country album. Like it is,
And
but
they
it's not
have
really a
both
country
in there,
album
too.
because she's black. You know.
I can't speak on any of these. I
don't do
listen
that
to any of these.
to Mr. Rutgers, buddy. All right. How many times do you talk about black country
What
artists?
about Chris Stapleton? Casey Musgraves, I'm surprised didn't.
Right.
He won something.
I don't know the rest of
Was
these.
Post Malone's good?
No,
I
probably
didn't
not.
like it, and I actually listened to it somewhat.
F1 Trillion.
Not a fan, but I'm not also a fan of country music.
Playing the truck.
That's right.
Thank you. Angie, you like these ones?
The best Latin pop album.
Shakira.
La Mujeres, yeah, no, Jaron. Shakira, wow, back in it.
No clue.
Caliucci, so I would have given it to her because I like her.
I didn't listen to her album though. in
I
Spanish.
like
Heard it
Anita
was
as
good.
well,
Speak it.
but not because she can sing. Moving on. Best pop duo group performance: Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I still don't know what the fuck that song is.
You know that song?
I don't think so.
It's a good song. It's a
Sing
good
it.
song.
Yeah.
I know
don't
Put On a Smile, and I keep thinking it's that, but it's not that.
No, it's not that.
I just don't get like how they rate these. Like
don't
every
really
I'm
get
time.
it
surprised
either.
Guess
I
by
just
Charlie
like-
XX
I
didn't
just
win.
like
But I guess
laugh.
Lady Gaga. Bruno Mars was like international.
Well, like performance, I'm pretty sure performance actually goes into like the actual performance of the song,
Well,
like
I
how
would
well
say
you
Lady
do in the
Gaga
song.
and Bruno Mars are probably better performers
Yeah,
than
like
the other
guess
people listed
Charlie
here.
X and her, they're like kind of just like
Right. They're kind of yeah. Well, don't let them hear that, Josh. Don't let them hear that.
No, I'm saying it's good, but like it's not like they're singing or something.
Like Taylor,
Wow,
like
now
Taylor
they're
Swift,
singing or
like Taylor
something.
Swift dancing.
Taylor Swift is on.
Wait,
one.
what's
She was
the
drunk as
dozens
fuck.
of awards we're hearing after this? Because is there a bunch of the categories?
Here's the full list here.
I want to hear the cooler categories.
What are the cooler categories? You think?
Oh, the random ones, the little bits and bobs.
Right.
Right.
You're gonna make him scroll through
We'll keep going. We already seen all these.
pages and pages of stuff. Producer of the year.
Producer of the year, get the fuck
non-classical.
out of here. Sorry. Songwriter of the year, non-classical. Oh wait, these are actually not. How do I know who wins?
This guy wrote all the Luke Combs stuff. Okay.
Best pop solo performance: Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter.
Right, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
So Billie Eilish won nothing.
Nothing.
Makes
She went-
sense. Come back down to earth, buddy.
She's no. She had a really good album
Come
too.
back down to earth.
Dude, people.
Hey, you said it herself. She doesn't sing.
No, she sings.
just
Not in
said-
that Charlie
Did you
XCX
not
song.
say that?
In that
He does
specific
not-
song.
He does not sing.
She's the best singer out of everyone on the list.
That's crazy.
Obviously, besides like Beyonce. But
And Kendrick, right?
She sings better than Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie X. She didn't sing. Chaperone. That with the Smile we saw. Best pop
Saw that
vocal
one.
album we saw.
Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that.
Best
Oh,
rock
see this one?
performance. The Beatles Now and Then.
All
How
right.
the fuck?
What are the Beatles doing?
Damn,
bro?
robbed Green Day.
Green
Never
Day
seen,
came out
haven't
with a
even
new
read
album?
that or seen that. Best rock album.
The Rolling Stones came out with an album?
Hackney Diamonds.
What?
Pearl Jam 2.
They're just
I love
or-
Pearl
they're,
Jam.
They're just aura farming now. all
Honestly,
these-
yeah.
all
It
these
seems
old
like. What
groups.
the hell?
What the fuck? Alternative music, blah 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 blah. Best R&B performance.
Yeah, so
Made for Me Live. Mooney Long.
Well, Chris Brown won the album. I'm
He
pretty
won
sure the
best,
R&B album.
R&B album, yeah. Lucky Day. I like Lucky Day. Very good.
Saturn.
one.
SZA didn't win nothing.
I guess not. Was she nominated for anything?
Well, her album
That-
came out
that
late.
one
no?
up-
Oh, it did.
Saturn
Um,
right there too.
R&B song, Saturn.
Well, that song was out already,
Oh,
I think.
winner. W.
That's why it's on the song, but she has the album nod.
Best progressive R&B album, Avery Sunshine. Don't know who that is. Best R&B album, 1111 Deluxe, Chris Brown.
Oh, so it wasn't the original.
No. Ursher, baby. Lucky Day. Best rap performance, obviously Not Like Us won that as well. Best melodic rap performance goes to 3. Rap City featuring Erykah Badu.
That sounds fire. What the?
Angie's going to listen to that immediately.
I don't know what that is.
Best rap song, obviously Not Like Us won again. Best rap album.
You see, like
we saw that.
How funny that like
Welcome, what I heard.
he wins for Not Like Us, right? They call him up to the stage like they could have played any part of that song.
Oh my god!
And it was almost like they timed it perfectly for everybody to yell A minor.
Yeah, as he got to the stage.
Why would they do?
Have you seen the video?
Because you mean they love that.
The whole
crowd pop is
stadium,
crazy,
dude. It's crazy.
A minor.
You got
People
Taylor Swift in the crowd going like, yeah.
Yo,
So wait,
it's
this
crazy.
says like for albums
It was
containing
crazy.
greater than 75% playing time of new vocal jazz recordings. So you're telling me Cowboy Carter is 75% country?
No. This jazz, I think it's specifically jazz.
But it said it for rock and roll too.
Oh, maybe then. Well, I think it is technically
Why
country
is that?
due to
For
the
albums
with the
containing-
musician or musical instruments.
So they
That's what it's based
classify
on?
like
Well, they have to classify the music, right?
I guess.
Well,
Like,
this
'cause they
is
have
jazz
non-progressive,
vocal.
They have prog rock, non-prog rock.
Oh wait, because this is jazz vocal. It'll say that for this too. Jazz instrumental, 75% of new instrumental jazz recordings.
Right.
Of new instrumental. So maybe it's just they have to be like not like what do you call it? Like
old instrumental.
Yeah, but like what do you call those things? Like samples and stuff. Like it's got to be like new like compositions.
Interesting.
I assume.
But that's
Which is-
usually running with the new thing.
I feel like it'd be hard to make new jazz. I feel like all jazz to me, sorry, jazz
Right.
is out there.
So you think all rap's been made? all rap has been made actually.
It has technically.
Right.
Best Latin jazz album. Yeah, they all say that. Yeah, give me all right.
Yeah, they
enough of the
both say
jazz.
that. They're literally
Traditional pop. Visions, Noah Jones. What the fuck is traditional
Damn.
pop?
Can you look if oh maybe that album the album came out this year. Look if
We Control F.
what the fuck's
There
the
are so many
name?
fucking awards.
What's the Shit Eater album?
Dookie?
Dookie Eater, yeah.
Did it win?
No, I don't think so.
Green Day?
No, it's
But she has the coins.
yeah,
chocolate
coins of chocolate.
Is it Faye Webster?
Yeah, Faye Webster. See if she won anything. She had a tiny desk like 3 days ago. It's pretty nice.
Oh really?
She sings weird. No, I guess not.
She's been featured at the Grand Museum.
I don't know what that
Trip
means.
down set at the Grand Museum in Los Angeles. So she must have
It's pretty nice. She sings weird. She got weird facial expressions when she sings. She goes like this. She goes
When she-
literally.
Yabba-da-doo.
No, doesn't sing like that.
No, but like
That's
how-
racial.
Like what's his name? Louis Armstrong.
She doesn't sing like that.
No, but that's the stuff he did when he was singing.
If RK was actually Louis Armstrong, what do you know about that?
Okay. I think
He'd have one of the most unique singing voices of all time.
probably can't sing.
He'd be up there with who's the Stones guy or AC/DC?
AC/DC. We're at an hour 42.
He'd be up there
Lord.
with Freddie Mercury. Unique singing voices.
Freddie Mercury's not that unique. I would say one of the most top ever. Michael Jackson. He did that shit. Who else does that? Nobody.
I hate you so much.
Billie Eilish is low-key up there too.
Oh, mother of God.
Who sings like her?
All right, go to the next fucking.
Who sings like her?
Go to the next.
Who
section.
sings? No. Who
Just
sings
'cause
like
no
Billie
one
Eilish?
sings like her doesn't mean
You
she's
said
good.
unique. I said unique. You said
Yeah,
unique.
so RFK clears.
He doesn't sing them.
RFK. Oh,
He
you
doesn't
don't think
sing.
RFK sings anything?
I don't think he can.
RFK clears Billie Eilish in unique singing voices.
I think he tries to sing and then he goes,
Right, that's perfect. That's
he
unique.
can't sing.
That's unique.
I can sing like him right now. I can't sing like Billie Eilish. She sings
did.
like that. She's
You just
breathy.
did.
She's breathy.
I can see my breath.
I can see my breath.
I have no clue. You're just saying it. Man. Like you spam.
I was just saying how long I could say it without somebody.
for the fucking wheel and spamming it.
I can see my breath. I can see my breath.
Show Navy weapon. Go to the Navy weapon one for Ange.
I'm actually going to pass out.
Ange, what do you think about this?
What is it?
Is it the triple?
Ange, what do you know about this? See
What
this
the
one?
fuck is this?
That's sick.
Got laser-
Helios laser. That's
laser
insane to me.
weapons.
That reminds me of what's
legal?
that game we used to play?
Is that legal? What does that mean? Is it legal?
It's the Navy. It has to be legal.
Is that war legal?
Oh,
I don't fucking know. If it kills instantly, I guess it would be.
no! This immediately remind me of
You start fires with that?
Hell divers. I don't know why. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this shit.
You tell me, Ange. What do you think about it?
Oh, the Helio solution. Let's see.
And you tell
High
me.
energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance. What the fuck?
60 kilowatt high energy laser for counter fast inshore attack craft, FIAC, and counter UAS.
They shoot down planes with it? Is that what
guess so.
it's doing?
Long range
Line
intelligence,
planes, yeah.
surveillance, reconnaissance.
And you read about that? A couple planes crashed this week.
So it's for intelligence, not for planes. Not for.
Well, it's
or
counterintelligence.
for
Counterintelligence.
Yeah. Long range intelligence.
So
Increase
Ange,
high energy laser power levels.
a couple planes go down.
I mean,
this
I don't
week.
know what any of this means, Mike.
A couple planes go down this week.
Right.
New laser weapon deployed.
Hold up now.
Planes.
That's not related.
It's not related.
Crazy.
Low lying planes, low altitude planes.
That's crazy.
All those planes are low altitude planes. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, the outfits. Fuck. That's right.
Let me look at Vogue. Vogue's never let
Vogue?
me down. Vogue's never let me down. Oh wait, they don't tell me to subscribe to Vogue. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. I can't.
No, refresh it again.
Mike, you got an ad
That's not a
blocker
thing,
on
that's
there.
not
You
a
have an
thing.
ad blocker.
I have ad blocker, bro. It's on.
Jesus Christ.
What a
I'm
shame. What a shame, Vogue. Honestly, they let me down. The cut? Okay.
The cut. Okay. Now the cut knows what the fuck they're doing. Let's go. Chapel Roan.
I saw this
brother.
one.
Alice in Wonderland ass fit. Not a fan. What do we rate it? 4. Ew, wait, she got like people on it.
Kind of dope.
Yeah, those like Beauty and the
Jean
Beast. but I
Paul
think it's just-
Gaultier.
Yeah, I think that guy's famous.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
5.
Vanguard, drag
Kooky.
inspired, and a little
That's
bit
how you
too
spell
much.
kooky?
Like C-O-O-K-Y, yeah. Okay.
Never spelled it.
I've seen people spell that way
I've
different.
never seen kooky spelled.
Sabrina Carpenter.
J.W. Anderson. Is that a Walmart dress?
Fire. That's actually dope. I actually like this.
Pretty nice.
That's like an 8.
Yeah, but yeah, she does nothing new. She looks like she's just pulled out of the 60s or 50s.
Probably did. She maybe
No,
she
her
was going
herself.
for Marilyn Monroe.
7.
That's what she always goes for.
Give this like an 8.
You know what color that is?
Periwinkle, bitch.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What'd you rate it, Mike?
It's a 6 for me.
6. Casey Musgraves, 0. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my
3.
life. This is dog shit.
Rose bring out the fucking
Yeah.
TJ Marshall's dress.
Like a 2.
What are we doing?
When it got to here, I was like, what, she just show up in jeans?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, maybe she should just
And
show
then
up in
she
jeans.
went
TJ
full
Maxx.
Shakira.
Yeah, TJ Maxx outfit.
It's looking so nostalgic
And
for
you got
us.
this next one?
Beyonce and custom Schiaparelli.
This is fire.
Schiaparelli.
It's not for me.
Schiaparelli.
I wouldn't wear it personally.
It's pretty cool. The meme of her is pretty funny.
Oh, when she got the album of the year or whatever?
Yeah.
She was shook.
You, see it? You didn't see the meme?
No, I didn't see that.
When she got country
You're
album of the
meme
year,
guy.
I didn't see that.
she went, oh.
He was like, oh.
Like it was a crazy reaction, to be honest.
Yeah, it was funny.
I rate this a 7.5. I like this.
6.
Yeah, 6 for me.
Billie Eilish and Prada.
Prada.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say what she looks like.
John Lennon, Ozzy Osbourne.
John Lennon.
This is like a 4.
I don't know how to.
Here's the thing. She
She kind of looks like a movie stereotypical racial depiction of
Yes.
Asian
Yes.
groups.
Yes.
4.
She threw that shit on,
Not 4.
but she shouldn't have. I'll give it like a 5.
Am I wrong with saying that?
Yeah, but this is listen.
Like the hat kind of goes weird about it.
Yes.
The hat kind of pulls like
Respect
that look.
to her for doing something different, because this is very different. We're not gonna
Right.
see something like this out of anybody.
Right. Difference on it was good though.
But black and navy blue clash.
What?
Moving on.
What?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Charlotte Lawrence in Saint Laurent in Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Not a fan of this.
Not a fan. Honestly, not a fan of new dresses.
She looks like a fucking.
I don't like the hypocrisy. When my wife shows up naked in a see-through satin robe.
Yeah, but she can wear
and
this shit.
These harlots can put this shit on, but God forbid you can see my wife full frontal
Yeah, and back.
and back.
Get the fuck
But
out
this
of here.
you get a tasteful frontal.
This isn't tasteful. That's a whole meal.
Tasteful frontal. I hate the double.
Cardi B.
Double
I
standard.
hate reflective
You know what?
dresses like this, and
It's
the
not
feathers on the
bad.
bottom.
It's
is
not
fucking,
bad. It's
That's
not the
ugly
worst
as
one I've
shit.
seen. It's honestly a
wait.
7 for me.
This is a 2.
It's a 4. That was a 4.
This is a 7 for you.
Yeah, that's different. I like what she did. She didn't do something stupid.
I
kind of like the
this
feathers.
shit.
I
There's
fuck
too
with the
much
feathers.
going on, brother.
I think it matches
I'll give this
her.
one a 4
I
as
think it
well.
matches her.
Fuck that shit. Like this shit, Ange?
You put that shit on it.
Cool.
Thank you.
5.
Dochi. This is kind of fire.
No, it's not.
Never mind.
Nah, two.
At the hips. I don't know what
Yeah.
she was doing with the hips, man.
I don't.
The hips. I don't know.
She actually looks scary.
Two.
hips. I don't know, man.
Imagine Dochi showing up in your room 3 a.m.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I give this a 3.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. Looks like a trash bag.
4.
This is a 4.
Why didn't she invite it?
3.
Who? They just invite anyone to this.
No, she hosted.
Not
I thought.
Kanye, though.
She hosted?
Did she host?
Huh?
I have no idea.
Oh, it was
Trevor
Trevor Noah.
Lawrence hosted.
Yeah. Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah.
But she gave out multiple awards, I think.
Really? I didn't see that.
Now, Miss Cyrus, we would love to see you in something other than a cutout dress, but you do look great in it. Damn.
John Paul Gaultier.
Now this, I like this.
What?
I like this.
What?
It's different.
The
That's
boots,
new.
The boots throw it way
The
off.
boots throw it off. But like this right here, it's fire.
6.
Like the color, whatever it may be.
Yeah, but the
Give that a 6 as well.
5.
Alicia Keys.
4.
This is dog shit. We're just gonna say yay or nay to these from now on.
Who's this?
Olivia Rodrigo. Why'd you say it like that?
That's not bad. Honestly, I don't know what Olivia Rodrigo looks like.
There you go.
That's I don't like the way it sits on the hips though.
Yeah, this is
It's a weird hip.
I say nay.
I say a 4.
We're going yay or nay now.
The worst looks.
This is fucking
I
stupid
hate.
as hell.
I hate the way she fucking looks.
Nay, nay,
Hate
nay,
the way
nay,
she looks.
nay, nay.
I hate women.
I don't like that at all.
That's not awful.
This isn't bad at all.
That's not awful.
I say yay to this.
Yeah, I say that's at least a 5. That's not awful.
Gracie Abrams.
That's
nay.
not awful.
Nay.
That's
She
not
looks like a
awful for
fucking
me.
Nun.
I like it. It's not. That's not awful.
We gotta have
It's a little conservative taste. See, why is Paris Hilton here? What is she doing here?
It's a fire dress though.
Nah, I'm not fucking with it. I don't fuck with it heavy.
I fuck with this. It's a yay for me.
Shabuzi. What are we wearing?
I don't mind this.
You're not even sure what to say about it.
No.
This is a 4.
Yeah, I don't know. What's yeah. He's got a fucking the Nikki Glazer.
That's funny.
She was in a bit with that guy.
Yeah, she needs to.
It's a 4.
Margaret
fucking
Qualley goated. What the fuck is this? That's the most normal ass dress and suit I've ever seen in my life. Maybe
3s.
Yeah.
going to the Grammys. Fucking
Ultimate
figure it out. At least look like you're having fun.
The weirdest look.
Lady Gaga.
Brother.
Where's
For her, this works.
I've seen
though.
worse. 5.
Where's Jaden Smith?
I think it's coming up. Troye Sivan.
Why do I
I
know
fuck
this
with
guy?
this.
Why do I know this guy? But who's this? What's
don't
his
know
name?
what
I know
color
this
that
guy's
is.
name.
Troye Sivan.
He looks like Timothy Chalamet, but a little more
Handsome.
Twig.
Yeah.
a little more twink. Yeah,
What color is that, Mike?
Purple.
That's a periwinkle.
Oh, nice.
Periwinkle's a little purple. You know
I thought
that?
Periwinkle was more bluer.
It's actually that's that.
What the fuck?
What is it here?
Dude,
What the
box
fuck are we
with
doing here?
Cleaning gloves on.
What the fuck are we doing?
Right.
She literally went as Dexter's mom, but
You know
like
what? She's got
X-rated.
good thighs. What the hell? She's got separation in her fucking quads, bro. The hell?
Nice, Mike.
All right.
I'm just
She
saying
got
what I
the
see.
steppers on. Holy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Why is she invited, bro?
Those gloves are.
Who makes the list for this?
I don't know.
Who the
Teddy
fuck's this
Swims?
guy?
I
Zero.
don't know.
This is
I
awful.
saw a tweet of this guy, and they were like, they just be making up characters.
Have you seen Teddy Swims?
No clue the fuck this is.
He's like a really like well known song that I can't think of off the top of my head, but like people love him. He's a very good singer.
Looks
All
like
right, here it is. Not
is-
the worst outfit I've seen.
This actually
today.
isn't bad.
Louis Vuitton.
Not sure why he's done it,
Yeah, why did
but
he?
he's done it. You can't
He
stop.
did it again.
House on the head.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but maybe it's just over my head. All right. Well. Okay. So I will have to
Edit that.
this will have to be blurred out. So people at YouTube, you won't get to see this. Look it up for yourself. Kanye West and Bianca Censori. She needs
Great
to be
dress.
She needs to be censoried because
Dude, it's so cool.
Great
she
dress.
fully.
No comments.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I didn't know it was
Well,
that.
she showed up in like a really big, like black
Right,
fur
fur
coat,
coat.
right?
And then threw
she
that bitch
turns
off.
around, drops the coat. Well, she shows her back to the cameras, drops the coat, turns back around, and just is wearing, I don't know, a see-through piece of cloth. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Now hear me out.
Kind of fire.
Put your hand over her. Kanye's got that shit on. That's a 6.
Kanye does have this shit on.
6 for me.
It's calm
Honestly,
fit.
a 6. Like the way
Calm off fit. I gotta move.
I'm not big on. I'm not big on the shoes. Listen, but
his shoes.
yeah, I'm not sure.
That's
I'm not
what's
big
in
on the boots.
Thank
But I
God we
think
can
the way
blur.
his shirt tucks and it has the extra bits on it.
Look pretty
I'm a
good.
fan.
Look good to me.
But yeah, that was crazy that they even.
I watched that
I'm
Pizza
surprised they put
Marvin
that on there, yeah.
I watched it go. Oh, this is pretty a modest fit.
Oh
And she
my
does it.
God.
Like
And she turned around like,
to show up uninvited and wear that is crazy.
Uninvited and naked.
It's crazy.
Josh, I've come to that party on the 8th naked.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Might go to sleep.
I go to
you
sleep
might
like
go to
this.
sleep like that.
Go to sleep like that. I walk in with a sock around my
This is
shit.
how I sleep.
Shut
Actually.
up, bro.
A sock around my shit.
You didn't pull that one out
A
before?
sock around my fine shit.
I'm telling you, pull that one out next time.
Crazy.
All right, let's bring him home.
Yeah, we're done.
It's 1:54.
Let's bring him home. Let's bring the troops home.
Nothing else.
Bring the troops home.
All right. Well, there you have it. Another episode of Diversity Catalogue in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. If you listen on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars. You can follow our social media on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X at Diversity Catalogue on all 3 platforms. We're going to record next week. It'll be a Valentine's themed episode, I guess.
Right.
And then we're probably going to take a break, guys.
Right.
Because this episode coming out now is episode 75. We were planning on taking breaks every 25 episodes, but it just so happened that if we took a break, it'd be the week of Valentine's Day, and we felt like we should talk about it, plans and things of that nature. So we'll record next week. That'll come out on the 12th.
Yep.
And then we'll take a break after that. But we'll get into it more next episode. In the intro, probably we'll say some more stuff about it. But thanks for being here. Another week, another Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's 2025 is going well. January's done. Hopefully you guys have got some things done already that you wanted to do. Hopefully you're in a good spot. It's going to be a long year. If it's not off to the way you wanted it to, there's 11 months to go.
True. Only get better.
All right? Keep your head high. You'll get there. But thanks for being here. Tune in next week. And remember, as always,
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Spread love, baby.